Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Trails from Zero challenge run, the live stream series where we're trying to beat this amazing RPG on Nightmare mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs in your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boot that bell button to stay notified. In the last stream, so much happened! So much happened last stream. We went through the a tutorial dungeon, which was the Geofront, which we'd have to go through in Trails of Cold Steel 2. It was really cool to see how they structured the dungeons in this game. And there were definitely some notable differences between this game and Trails of Cold Steel, both in the way its orbments are structured and just the way that the combat works. Like the fact that there were multiple decisions last stream that seemed to be more moral based and not just, oh, do you want to start the side quest or not? That was really cool to see. And also the story, dude, I feel like it's gonna be really good. Like the opening got me super excited to see where this is going, and that's how we're going to continue. Hello, Copper Denison, thanks for dropping by. How's it doing, dude? You're standing gas right now, thinking about. All right, fair enough. What's going on, Copper Nicholson? Oh, right now things are going well, and I think. Okay, we still don't have a mini-map, but I think they said that we can speak with our allies. So, free time events mayhaps? Let's find out. This is Randy's room. I heard him moving some stuff around in there not too long ago, so he should still be up. Oh! Let's hold off for a second. I don't know if this is going to be a situation where we can talk to everyone, or if it's going to be like the free time events where we only have so much time and we can only select few. So chat, I mean, if I can only speak with one person, I think the obvious answer is, well, wait, what? Oh, it's Sergey. Okay. I mean, we can speak to Sergey in a moment, but first. It's locked. This supposed to be a spare room. Well, no reason to mess with it now. What? Oh, mayhaps new allies will come there. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So as for who I would want to speak to if I have only one choice, it would definitely be. Oh, what's that, Copper Nicholson? Anyway, so here we are. I think this is the room Elie was assigned. I hope she isn't asleep already. Yeah, I was about to say, if I can only pick one person to talk to, it's going to be Elie, because, I mean, last stream, we saw how Elie behaved. She's very sweet and wholesome, and a lot like Toa, but she's also got a firmness to her she's confident in the sense that Laura is confident. Maybe not to the extent of being like a knight, but she definitely seems to be confident in, like, trickier situations. So, all in all, that makes it all the more reason to say hi to Elie first. And hey, if we can talk to everyone, fantastic. I'd love to talk to everyone. But if not, then I think Elie would get the priority here, at least for right now. I mean, Tio is amazing too, because she's, at least so far, seems to be like a more mellow Fee. But we'll see what comes up from there. Let's knock. Who is it? Oh, it's me, Lloyd. Are you busy right now? I can come back later or so. Aw, that's sweet, Lloyd. No, you can come on in. The door should be unlocked. Alright, thanks. Ooh. Oh, this is a very well put together run. Look at all the books are all organized. I see some photos. I feel like those photos have to play into something, right? Ooh. Your timing's good. I just finished cleaning up. Would you like to take a seat? I'll brew some tea if you'd like. See, look, Elie is so sweet. Austin, wait, I just realized, no, I said she's like Toa, she's literally making tea. That's something Toa does, no. It's literally, she's doing all the Toa-isms. I swear, Toa made tea multiple times in both Trails of Cold Steel games. All right. Oh, no, you don't need to do all that. Aww. Judging from your room, you've already made your decision. Oh, regarding my assignment here? Yeah, it looks like she's... It seemed pretty obvious that Elie would stick around, because she seems like the type who... Especially after she helped save that kid that was trapped in the Geofront yesterday, I had a feeling like she she would be all for this special forces thing. I think ultimately Lloyd will too. It's just right now he's feeling a bit conflicted because his ideals about the police department are not meeting up to his what the reality is. Oh, regarding my assignment here. To be honest, I was unsure at first, but I decided to give it my best shot. That's so? I can see you're still undecided. No, Elie, no. I think Lloyd's gonna swing this way eventually. It's just gonna be, he has his doubts. Just like you did. It's just Lloyd's doubts are even heavier because he had such a much rosier image of what the police department should be versus what it actually is at the moment. But I don't blame you for that one bit. I can't help but feel the whole plan for this department is a bit of a reach. How so? Based on what we were told, it was only created to help the government and the CPD save face, right? Oh, yeah, that's a good point, though. No scientists not to meet over all the stops for the toilet clothes. Hey, listen, this game came out years before Trails of Cold Steel, so technically, Toa's the clone, not Elie. Though, to be fair, again, I feel like Ellie's a mix between, Toa and Laura, at least as characters, because, like, a line like this, I can't imagine Toa saying something like that, and unless it were, like, a really, really serious situation in a battle, whereas Laura would definitely call out something like this. Like, even that fierce gaze that Ellie's giving us right now, that's basically saying, like, I see what you're doing, CPD, and I don't like it. It lacks a basic guiding principle as a division, and its objectives and procedures are only loosely defined. And if we're unable to produce results, the division is likely to be dissolved for budgetary reasons before long. Wow, that's actually really insightful and accurate. Yeah, I can't help but to draw the same conclusion. But if you already know that, why stay, Elie? Do you have some reason? Well, I thought it'd be a good way to see the truth for myself. Ah, oh? Just kidding. Honestly, I doubt I'll stay a member of the police force forever. So, it's not too big of a deal if this position takes me off course from my intended career track. Let me guess, you want to be a doctor, Elie, don't ya? Don't ya? I'm assuming. I guess that makes sense. If I recall correctly, you didn't attend the police academy, right, Elie? So, how did you end up in CPD? Well, to put it simply, this is my way of getting some real-world experience. While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test when I applied. They couldn't really reject me, since I received perfect marks in both tests. Aww, see, that's, and then the Toa is up. That's such a Toa thing to do. You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. Here we go again. Do you think so? It's pretty rare for rookies to have already earned their detective license, though. That's also a Toaism. Ellie's pointing out like Toa would with Reigns. Like, no, you're pretty amazing in your own right, Lloyd. Like, I mean, come on, Lloyd. Detective license, like, you're the leader because you did that. I didn't even hint at a detective's license. You must have your own reasons for joining the CPD, right, Lloyd? Well, that's... Perhaps it'd be best to continue this talk after we've officially become co-workers. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Sorry, and thanks for being so considerate. Of course, Lloyd. If you were to ask for my personal opinion, however, I'd be happier if you decide to stay. Aw, that's so sweet! Ah! You would? Since we're rookies, there's a lot we can still improve on. But today, you showed that you could lead us through whatever unfamiliar situations we might face. Aww. Your instructions were precise and quick, so I was able to confidently provide support. And it's a good thing that the decision... I imagine Lloyd respond, well, it's a good thing the decision's just pause time. Does that gives me plenty of time to think? That means a lot, Elie, really. Thanks for talking with me. I think I'll do a bit of self-reflection. Of course, anytime. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Elie. Aw, that was such an adorable conversation. That was amazing. Well, let's save the game. Let's see. About... Alright. Governor Nicholson says, Antomicx million. Hey, Reem, wanna see an epic prank? I just told Toa the time is come. Execute order 60 cents, and now he's acting really worried. She's down in the courtyard now. Control chip? What control chip? No, Dr. Nicholson. We already established that if anyone's the clone here, it's Lloyd, but Lloyd's such a good Samaritan. What say you, Elie? It was only our first day, but we were sure thrown right into it. Just might a bit more now. I'll probably turn early once I'm done writing my diary. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Good night, Elie. Yep. That's so sweet. Also, is it possible to see what these photos and paintings are? I guess not. But this was cool. That was a good interaction. Alright. Well, chat, at least right now there doesn't seem to be any indication that there's a limit to how many people we can talk to. Alright, that's a spare room. I'm assuming this is a spare room. Methinks we're going to get some extra characters here at some point. It's like there are multiple spare rooms here. So like in Trails of Cold Steel 1, there's like 1 or 2 spare rooms, but here we have like at least 3. You just visit, so you want a character visit Jar Jar Binks? I mean, I guess that's by technicality. Alright, 1 second. Let me just add the thing. Da, 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 da. Sorry about the shot. Let me just update the memes for that. Alright, there we go. Remember your favorite character from Fallen Order? The main guy who went on an amazing journey with him? Wouldn't it be awesome to have him as Death Star? Well, too bad, son. He has a name. The one, the only. Jar Jar. Oh, hello, Jar Jar. I don't think we've ever been acquainted before. Misa, I don't recall you either. And what is this game? And what is going on here? Why is there a clone trooper riding around with brown hair? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked, Jar Jar. That is Lloyd. And he's, oh, wait, no, don't tell me this is, phew. Oh, please don't tell me that's just rest of the game. What a great view. Okay, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, Coruscant looks different. This isn't a Coruscant, Jar Jar. You still don't know that. What do you mean? Nothing. Geofront construction work. Crossbell's really grown. The say where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. I'm finally home, aren't I? What? A cat? Huh? Oh no! Oh, it's that cat. Is that you, Celine? Celine? A cat? If you live here, I imagine you've been a tenant way longer than the special support section has. Sorry about barging into your home like this. Don't worry, I won't be long. Please tell me this is Celine. Made yourself right at home, aren't you? Then again, you've probably lived here for quite some time. Oh wait, no, it says Well, I guess it's not Celine then, because Celine makes a noise, not a noise. Alright. It's still cool to see Crossbell like this. Like the little animation up there for department store times. But I'm really hoping that didn't just progress the game, because I was just exploring, alright? I was exploring. Oh, you said going to fast forward time before long. And once you said there is no turning back. Hush, Jar Jar, I'm trying my best. Alright, well I guess the next person to go talk to... Alright, that's a spare room. Let's go talk to Randy. This is Randy's room. I remember moving some stuff around there not too long ago, so he should still be up. Let's look. Who's knocking? It's me, Lloyd. Can we talk for a bit? Sure, man. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Cool, thanks. Yeah, this is clearly Randy's room. Look at the lots of bottles every floor, lots of magazines, and who's that poster up? I have no idea. Welcome to my humble abode. You all done unpacking your stuff already? No, not yet. Who's more irrational, Jar Jar or Milliam? That's a good question, Copper Nicholson. I would say, hey, probably Jar Jar. Yeah, possibly. Wait, why me? Because unlike Milliam, Jar Jar, you actually succeeded at causing chaos without anyone ever knowing it was really you. You became so much of a phantom menace that even in the canon movies, these don't utter your name. That is a level Milliam has never reached. Milliam's chaos, however her massive, is always, he's obvious. You, on the other hand, are so obvious that no one ever saw the chaos you truly caused. Ha! You are clearly observant as young Jedi. I'm not a Jedi. But what about Jedi Fallen Order? That was Cal Kestis. You said not Cal Kestis? Now. See, you're already causing the chaos, Jar Jar. What's chaos? See, this is what I did. You're causing me to trip over my words. So you know what? Let's get back to the story. No, not yet. Seems you already made your decision too, Randy. Oh, about whether or not I'm going to decline the assignment? Doesn't seem like there'll be too much desk work, so the job sounds like it's right up my alley. I have very low Well, that was an easy decision. I have very low standards, Lloyd, alright? Having my home and workplace in the same building would be nice too, so I'm planning to stick around and see how it all shakes out. Yeah, the reason I'm sitting around is because it requires the least amount of effort. Got it. You still think it over? Can't say I'm surprised. I doubt you'd be happy to see that detective license of yours go to waste after you busted your butt to death, huh? Yeah, that's part of it. This whole thing just feels like a step backwards from my goal, though. Your goal? Don't worry about it. It's nothing too important. You know, chat, theory time. You used to have a theory? Yes, I do, Jar Jar. Here's my theory. I think Lloyd becoming a police officer isn't just about following in Guy's footsteps. Especially since Lloyd became a detective, because as they're pointed out multiple times so far, becoming a detective is not an easy thing. Even Elie, who literally scored perfect marks in her entrance exam and marksmanship exam, didn't go for a detective's license. Which makes me wonder, why would Lloyd be so gung-ho about becoming a detective? And that makes me think, well, what if there's a case he wants to solve and he wants the resources to solve it? And I bring this up, chat, because at the start of the game, like in the opening cutscene, there was that moment where there were some words and just said, "Find me." And it just seemed so out of place at the time. I'm almost wondering if Lloyd has like a personal connection with someone, like one of the characters we saw in the opening cutscene, and that he, she, or they happened to be taken away when Lloyd was younger or something, or like disappeared at some point under mysterious circumstances, and the last words to Lloyd, whether with their voice or via a note, was "Find me," as though like a cry for help. And if that's the case, then that would actually kind of line up with what we're seeing here, because Lloyd saying like it's one step further away from my goal, mayhaps Lloyd is thinking that he might be able to start an investigation of something that would tie back into that. At least that's my current thoughts, chat. If you think I'm grasping at straws here, let me know. But that's where my mind goes based off what we've been presented so far. Copper Nicholson had a question for Jar Jar. So who came first, Jar Jar or Palpatine? You said, I do not want to know answer. After all, what come first, chicken or egg? I don't know, Jar Jar. That's pretty good. Wouldn't it be the cells in that case, Jar Jar? Exactly. Then that means midichlorians, hence a concept that Jar Jar invents. Is it really? Misa messing with you. Darn it, Jar Jar. That reminds me, how exactly were you recruited in the first place, Randy? You're older than the rest of us, but you didn't attend the police academy, right? That's right. How I end up being assigned here, huh? You really want to know? Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, of course. Well, if you insist. Thing is, I got in a bit of trouble with the ladies at my last workplace. Wow! Wow! No! Nah. Huh? What? Well, everyone found out I've been dipping my quill a few too many bottles of company ink, if you catch my drift. Wow! Just as I was about to hit the boot, old man Survey snatched me up. Wow, Randy, you really are like Crow. Wow. Guess it was all according to Ideus's plan, huh? Where did you work before, Randy? Oh, right, the Crossbell Guardian Force. What? More specifically, I was stationed at Belgar Gate. You know, that fortress facing the Empire? Oh, so that's why he has a halberd. I get it. So you're saying he used to work in the military? The Guardian Force? Well, that makes sense. No wonder you can swing that halberd of your size. See, even Lloyd comments on it. That makes sense. Trust me, when you're stationed that close to the border, there's absolutely nothing to do but train, patrol, and train some more. Oh. Yeah, that would get very monotonous. I think back to, like, in Trails of Cold Steel 1, where we saw just Xander's date, and, like, how a lot of his soldiers were just bored out of their minds because they were always, you know, staring towards the border of the Cavalry Republic. I think that was the Cavalry Republic anyway. And just absolutely nothing happens. But hey, perk to work in Crossbell safe all the time is that I can chill over in the entertainment district whenever I want. Phew, I definitely made the right choice leaving the CGF. Wow. Randy's a simple man, it seems. A very simple man with very simple tastes. I see. Well, I can relate with wanting to live in the city. A man after my own heart. No. You put that Crowism back, Randy. Lloyd's heart is most likely for Elie, unless there's some other character that really steals the show later. You know, I've already scoped out a couple places with some absolute smoking gals working in them. Hey, if we do officially become co-workers, I say we hit the town and celebrate. And Lloyd's like, no. Mademoiselle Elie seems a bit too prim and proper, and kids don't belong where we go. We'll have ourselves a guys now. I hope Lloyd just says no. Sure, I'll think about it, Randy. and Lloyd's like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I know how you feel, though. Probably tough to come to a decision after working everything we were told. How about taking the night to mull things over? Hey, if we do officially become co-workers, I think we should hit the whole story, yeah? I'll just hear. I think Lloyd's just being tactful here. Is like, I'm not going to confirm anything, but I'm not going to deny anything either. I need to be amicable. Alright. Well, we talked to Randy. I think the next place to go. I'm saving Tio for last at this point, so let's go talk to Sergey. What's up, kid? I'll repeat it for you. It's well within your power to decline your assignment to the SSS. You already earned your detective qualifications, so I imagine you'd just be reassigned to one of the investigative divisions. I recommend you'll spend tonight thinking it over. Retain the right to decline. Yeah, so. Alright. Well, before we try going outside or downstairs, let's see if we can talk to Tio. Tio! Why? Oh, whoa, you heard that? Of course I heard it! You realize I have ears! Okay then, Tio. I guess this should be Tio's room. She's probably already asleep. Jeez, he's such a clown of me, it could almost sound like plagiarism. Hey, Tio, you're a different character. I know, I'm just messing. I'm laughing at that just because... Which Cold Steel sounds the most like Chloe Bourgeois? I guess Alyssa, because she's literally the daughter of a big corporation. No one home? I can't hear her moving around. Is she not in her room? Wait, is Tio downstairs? Hold on. Oh no, I think I see how this is going to go. Yeah, looks like I was right. Tio's not in her room. I don't have that feeling about this. It's like we walked in here and Tio's just gonna walk in and be like, Lloyd, the heck are you doing? But oh, she's already unpacked all of her luggage. Oh, I see the little cat pillows. That's adorable. Aw, she even has like a cat-themed bedding. Wow, it really is a character that's life feet. Read messages, Alyssa. In the daytime, I'm Chloe Bourgeois, just a superior girl with a superior life. But there's something about me that no one knows yet, because I have a secret. I've been stealing Marinette's earring while she's asleep, so I'm the new miraculous ladybug now. Miraculous! I am the best, better than the rest. This is my song. Miraculous, the wealthiest. I'm always right. Your opinion is wrong. Miraculous, my social media has exploded ever since I became a superhero. Paris also exploded because of Hawkmoth. In the game, in the show, in the hit TV show, The Miraculous Ladybug, starring me, Alyssa Reinford. Jar Jar thinks his show won't last 5 seasons. You'd be surprised, Jar Jar. Okay. We really shouldn't be in here. Oh no. I don't have that feeling about this. Like, I'm just waiting for Tio to walk in and be like, what the heck are you doing, Lloyd? What were you thinking, you dum-dum? You know what I think's gonna happen, chat? I think the moment I walk out this door, or Tio's just gonna bump right out into us and be like, the heck, Lloyd? No? Okay, never mind. My theory is no longer applicable. I'm guessing Tio's downstairs. I swear if Tio's getting milk. Oh no, Tio's... What is she doing? I see some computer stuffs. Are those Rumbas? Oh, Tio, there you are. What are you doing down here? Tio just looks so done with everything. Hello, Lloyd. I haven't slept in 3 days. Can't you tell? No, Tio, I can't. Because I've only known you today. I thought that's just how you always lie. You should see me when I'm full of energy. I might have a neutral expression. As you can probably deduce, I am checking our terminal. The terminal? You mean all the stuff here? Yeah. These are all components of an improved orbital terminal system based on ZCF's capital computer system. With this, we'll be able to receive data and information from the CPD's main building via the orbital network. Let's rewind a bit. You lost me. Lloyd, have you seriously never used a computer before? How shall I explain this? Lloyd, what is the extent of your knowledge about the Orbital Network project? And before you respond, I already know I'm gonna regret asking this question, because clearly, Antomicx knows the answer to this because he played Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. Actually, Tio, I barely know anything, because what little I saw of Crossbell was in the Geofront, and that only briefly talked about data. Ow. The Orbital Network. I occasionally see articles about it in the newspaper, but I can't say I fully understand what it is. I think I read something about the Epstein Foundation proposing the project. Well, originally, the Orbital Network project began as a collaboration between the Foundation and Zeiss Central Factory. Whoopee! Now it progresses primarily due to the efforts of the Epstein Foundation. Its large-scale testing stage is currently taking place right here in Crossbell City. This terminal is a part of it. Can't say I follow that well. In the end, what's this project trying to accomplish? Ugh! You just had to ask the question, Lloyd, didn't you? Now we're gonna be stuck in a Trails of Cold Steel 1 length exposition dump, aren't we? Well, might as well get started. Simply put, it is technology that improves upon traditional communication devices. In addition to having communication functions, it links terminals through orbital computing, constructing an efficient information network. That is essentially the project, in terms you might understand. Tio is the new feed, chat. Tio is the new Fee. Or I guess Tio is the old Fee. Yeah, get your facts straight, Antomicx. I came first, before Fee. I barely understood any of that. So basically, it's equipment that'll make contacting HQ easier and optimize the chain of command in the city. Hi, Redcore, thanks for dropping by. How's it going? Tio is baby, also hi. Welcome, Redcore. We already know Ellie's the new Toa. She was amazing today. And fair enough, Redcore. See you in a few minutes then. So basically, it's equipment that'll make contacting HQ easier and optimize the chain of command, say. If you are only taking into account this terminal, you would not be incorrect. While terminals are not my specialty, I can operate this one for us. Hi, Director. Welcome. Can you hear us now? Considering the future, I suppose I should become more acquainted with it. Oh? I take that to mean you didn't even think about refusing this assignment, huh, Tio? Actually, before that, when I was your age, all I wanted to do was play around with my friends. But you said you were transferred here from the Foundation. Tio, you aren't being forced to work here, right? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! No! Oh, is that where this is going? Oh, no. Just when we thought Crossbell couldn't get any worse. We already saw how corrupt Crossbell is. Like, this doesn't seem that far-fetched. Oh, no. Ah! Don't tell me that's what it is. Please don't tell me that's what it is. What? Don't tell me you actually are. I admit I might not know your situation, but you shouldn't tolerate something like that. Well said, Lloyd. If you need help, I'd be more than happy to. Please calm down. No one is forcing me to work. Rather, this recent transfer was the result of a selfish request of mine. Huh? I have my own reasons for being in Crossbell. That's all there is to it. I don't know if I buy that. I don't know. Tio seems incredibly smart, but at the same time, we've seen how dark Crossbell is already. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Tio is the victim of some kind of, like, abusive corporate situation that involves, like, exploiting in labor and things like that. But I just want to find out. Hello, Reen UEF. Thanks for dropping out. How's it going? So, who are your favorite characters? So your favorites are Emma and Reen. They're amazing. I'd say my favorite, yeah, it's Reen and Toa. That's pretty obvious. Though, to be fair, I am loving the characters here so far. In fact, I was just commenting earlier this stream that, especially during Elie and Lloyd's adorable little interaction with Elie, I was commenting that Elie was basically the previous Toa. Do you know what Elie literally said this stream, Vector? Elie literally said that she scored perfect marks on the entrance exam and the marksmanship exam, even though being a police officer is more like a side for what she, her idea of getting experience before doing the career she actually wants to do. I was like, she is Toa. Like, come on. And also the fact that of all the characters so far, Elie basically said, "Hey Lloyd, hey, it'd be great if you stuck around." Does that, and you know what else she did, Rector? She also made tea, alright? She asked to make tea for Lloyd. Do you know who else does that? Toa! Like, you can't make this up, the similarities. But yeah, so for me, I'd say favorite characters from Trails of Cold Steel are Reen, Toa, Fee, and Laura. But also really like Elliot and Dias as well. They're amazing too. And, yeah, I'd say those would be the main characters from Trails of Cold Steel that really stuck out to me and I really enjoyed. Also like Matthias and Eustace and Alyssa, just in their own different ways. Million is pure chaos. Sarah is a great character but an awful teacher, and I can go on about the other characters, but let's see here. With Cold Steel, you like half of the old Class 7, Reen, Emma, Eustace, Million, and Crow. Not the hugest fan of the rest. Toa and the upperclassmen were good friends, straight. Fair. Yeah, Matthias is fine. So I just do it. But I'm just so... Besides, I think it would be prudent to worry about yourself before others. Right, Lloyd? Look at that glare. I see you're questioning whether or not to leave, but you realize, Lloyd, that Lloyd, but if you leave this game, there's gonna be no plots, and the challenge run will be over, and it'll be super lame. Yeah. You made a good point, Tio. Sorry for overstepping my bounds there. It is fine. Being too soft horror might have negative ramifications on your detective work, however. You know, she's got a point. That's a good point. I wonder if this was foreshadowing. I guess we'll never know. Unlike racers, your occupation involves treating suspects with skepticism, correct? You also prefer the mercenaries in this saga than in Cold Steel. It mainly has to do with how the Cold Steel saga handles villains. I mean, to be fair, I've only played Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, and I'll say I loved Trails of Cold Steel 2. And at least so far, I'm liking Fee's story with the mercenaries and stuff. So, I mean, we love Fee. Fee's amazing, so I guess we're biased in that case. But again, I have not played this game before reading UEF, so I will need to see what happens before I pass judgment on that. You don't really pull any punches, do you? Maybe I'm still naive. Hira, I was thinking I disciplined myself enough through the police academy's training. My just training alone is enough to make me a true detective. Aw, Lloyd! Ah? Dang, Lloyd, I really thought you had a stronger spine than that. Show some grit. Deal? I have completed my maintenance of this terminal, and now I need a complete maintenance of you, Lloyd. What is that supposed to mean, Tio? It means that you need to learn how to handle witty sarcasm like Green Schwarzer, because if you don't, it's gonna be a long challenge run. Construction work on the orbital tables is scheduled for tomorrow, so I believe I will go to sleep now. I believe I will... I'm sorry, I can't. It's already happening, chat. Tio's becoming the new Fee. Okay. Night, Tio. Hope you sleep well. Thank you. If you'll excuse me. Good night, Lloyd. Yeah, I'm guessing you've played a lot of the Trails games as well, Green. It seems like all three of them have really put a lot of thought into things. And here I am, still undecided. Oh? Man, I'm just thinking in circles now. This is getting me nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. Huh. Alright, was that mandatory or optional? I have no idea. Well, we'll find out. Alright. Yeah, fair. I do make silly noises when I get flustered. So what's this room? Is this Sergei's, like, office, or... What is this room? I would assume it's Sergei's office, but we saw him upstairs, so that's kind of makes me confuzzled. Well, this is obviously the kitchen, and thankfully there are no sus maids in sight. Oh, you mean Sharon? Yeah, we don't speak of Sharon. Okay. So I know it's two exits. One's up here and the other's up top. Man, I'm hopeless. All this, I'm still just confused. Maybe some mirror will help clear my... No! Let me back upstairs! No! 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 Come on! Come on! No! No, it's happening! Did someone mention Sharon? You like the sus main too, yes. I mean, Sharon's... I'm saying that in jest. Sharon's fine. It's just she was also... Like, through all Trails of Cold Steel 1, I was expecting her to be super sus. And Trails of Cold Steel 2, she just proved that she was super sus. But she was still endearing in her own way. And silly. And also scary. What a nice breeze. Ooh. Belheim. Wow, that's right. I can see Belheim apartments from up here. Oh? Wait, who was that? I'm sure someone else is living in our old place now. Oh, is that where they used to live? There was that brief flashback. I think Cecile's family is still in the building, at least. I should pay them a visit once I find the time. It's been 3 years since then. After Uncle's family took me in, I eventually enrolled in Crossbell Police Academy. What? What happened? Did Lloyd lose his parents or something? What happened? Chad's doing good. I studied and trained like a madman. Thanks to that, I managed to pass the detective qualification exam. But in the end... what did I actually want to accomplish after becoming a detective? There's definitely someone Lloyd wants to find. Hey. Randy? It's Cartman, no! Oh, it's you two. Yep. We've been lifting everything to you. Yes, darn you made me burn all my calories for today. We went to the police department, they told us you weren't around. They told us about this place, too. This is it, right? Where the special support section works? I can't believe this character came back, but that's amazing. Yeah, this is the place. But what do you come all the way over here for? Well, actually, we thought we ought to thank you for today. You mean I thought we ought to thank them for today? You were just happy to give us a pass. Really? If you all hadn't been there, those monsters would have hurt us pretty bad. So that's why we came to thank you. Well, thanks you two. That really means a lot. Don't forget, you guys are nothing compared to Arios. Wow, he's learned nothing. But, you know, compared to the rest of the CBD, I just think not so bad. So you just gotta make sure you work hard to catch up to them, okay? Come on, Rio. No, he's still being Cartman. He literally just said, well, you're still not as cool as them, but I guess you're okay. Confidential Sim, we already know where the Tenny is. They're back in the geofront. They were probably swallowed by the giant slime. That's why we never saw them. We came to thank him. Why are you trying to lecture him? He's right, though. We will have to work as hard as we can. By the way, where do you two live? I can escort you guys home if you want. Well, you see, it's in this place called South Park. South Park? Yeah, it's the part that's south in Crossbell. Yes. I know, Redcore, no chat. Oh, no worries. West Street is right over there, so I'm good. What? No! How dare you, Rio? How dare you? Rio, why are you lying? It's not actually west, it's south. He doesn't need to know that. I live in the residential district, why should it be fine? But, can you tell Elie and the others that we stopped by too? Oh, that's adorable. Elie calmed him down, and now he's like, oh, and now he's like, oh, Ellie's so cool. That's adorable. Sure, I'll let them know. Be safe on your way back, okay? We will. Goodbye. I swear, like, chat, if and when there's a summary video for this challenge run, I have to remember to edit all the lines that Rio has and just write Eric Cartman or something there in the meme text, just to add to the silliness. But anyway, the only thing that's not as cute as Toa is that she's not as small. But then all adult sprites are basically the same height. I mean, listen, Gretgor, I mean, Ellie's definitely a different character. Like I said, I know you weren't here for this, Gretgor, but I definitely encourage watching at least the conversation Lloyd and Elie have at the start of the stream, because Elie has like a sternness that can seem similar to Laura that I think Toa never really had. And yet she still has the same adorableness. Well, I mean, not adorableness. It's more like, I think Toa's sweetness is more cutesy, and Ellie's sweetness is more motherly, if that made sense. Just because she was looking out for, she seemed to know how to take care of younger folks very well, and trying to help them, trying to calm them down in dangerous situations. You're saying if the cats were human-sized, they'd probably not be kept as pets. Fair. You really are a simple guy, Lloyd Vannings. All it took to lift your spirits was a thank you from those kids, especially Eric Cartman. I guess in the end, everything depends on the way I choose to feel about it. Who said this? Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head-on. Follow your heart and intuition, and grasp the truth with your own two hands. Who said that? If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do. Did Guy say that? Yeah, that's right. If I don't at least put myself out there, I won't come to understand anything. A phone call? Code Red! Code Red! Has someone stolen the Orbital Network already? Oh, don't tell me they took our computers already. We haven't even had the first day on our job. What is that alarm? Hello? You've reached the Crossbell Police Department Special Sports Section. Lloyd? Lloyd, is that you? What? Cecile? Thank goodness, it's really you. When I contacted the police department, they told me to call this number. The Special Support Section, was it? Is that the division you're assigned to? Oh, well, nothing's official yet. More importantly, I'm really sorry, Cecile. I was meaning to stop by first thing, but... Oh, no, don't worry about it. I should have gone to greet you when you arrived at the station. Is Cecile Lloyd's little sister? Please, it's fine, Cecile, I promise. After all, work has you busy, right? We can meet up once you're able to get some time off. Aw, don't be like that. How do you be so distant to someone who's practically your sister? I haven't seen you in 3 years, you know? Though practically your sister, are you saying adoptive sister? Yeah, let's say it looks like we have another Elise. The parallels, they just keep coming. So many parallels. Alright. We'll find a way to make time, somehow. And I'll make sure to go see Uncle Miles not late, too. Tomorrow, too. Glad to hear it. They'll love that. Mom and Dad have been really worried about you all this time, but I'm so happy. You finally come back to Crossbell. Yeah. I mean, after all that time since Trails of Cold Steel 2. But, Cecile, that's in the future. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm home, Cecile. Welcome home, Lloyd. Aww. Elise. The next day. So, what are your answers? The music... I also have to say, chat, the music of this game has been top-notch so far. Like, listen to this nice, jazzy background theme. It's so... It's just so smooth. You hear it? The music's going in. Yeah! I think I don't like the soundtrack for this game. I mean, before this game, I'd already heard Getting Over the Barrier, and the fact that that's a battle theme is just amazing. It's like, the battle theme went so hard last stream. But the music just, all in all, seems really good this game so far. I was just sincere. We're looking forward to working with you. Besides, you're the one who drafted me into the CPD in the first place. You didn't really give me a choice, and you know I like to be laissez-faire about things. Sure you don't want me to recommend you to the First Division again? They'd probably really benefit from someone with your combat prowess. Yeah, I'll pass. Honestly, I'd rather join back with the Guardian Force than be stuck in some stuffy office job like that. Fair enough, but what about you, Elie? I will also accept the position. I'm glad to be working with you, Chief Sergei. Glad to hear, and to be frank, I didn't expect someone like you to be here. You're too good for this world, Elie. I figured the higher-ups recommended you, expecting in this division to just involve taking care of busy work. Ugh! I want to vomit! No! No! But I'm sure you're aware that this assignment won't be anywhere near easy, right? Yes, well aware, sir. I'm looking forward to taking you on such challenging work. Good answer. Well, Tio, do I even need to ask? Not at all. This position was part of the agreement from the start. I'm contractually obligated to do this. More importantly, the orbital cables are scheduled to be wired this evening. I'd like to be the one to set up the terminals, if you do not mind. Yeah, I was counting on it. None of us know the difference between a red wire and a blue wire, so you'll both be much better at it than we will. So 3 down, 1 to go. I did this for suspense, Lloyd. Lloyd vans. I also like the fact that Elie just turns to Lloyd like, come on, Lloyd, stay with us, please. Lloyd Bannings, I swear if you say no, we're not going to have a game. A Crossbell Police Department graduate who earned high marks in both written exams and practical training, and then went on to ace the CPD's detective exam. You ask me, you might be a bit overqualified for this team. Someone like you finds success in whatever division you are assigned to, I'm sure. Well, I bet no one here would blame you if you walked right out that door. Well, I would blame him. I'm not boasting about you, Theo. With that in mind, still have any lingering doubts? No, sir, none at all. I look forward to working under you, Chief Survey. Glad to hear it. Lloyd? Well, that was obvious. Well, that's no fun. Here I was, looking forward to watching you squirm around, trying to come to a decision. That happened last night, Chief Survey. You should have been paying attention. Sir? Well, that settles that. I'll give you guys the rest of the day off. Keep in mind, you'll be busy as heck starting tomorrow, though. Be prepared to work your butts off. Wait, chat! Does this mean free time events are still a thing? Oh, and Theo, the emerald's all yours. Ah, Chair. One more thing. Let's start this off right, Lloyd Bannings. Sir. Elie McDowell. Sir. Randy Orlando. So, Randy, sir. Dio Plato. Sir. As of 9 a.m. today, I officially approved your new assignments. Welcome to the Special Support section. Look forward to the mountain of different jobs I'll be throwing at you. As initial investigation advances, the team received 1,000 Mira. But wait, did we collect any? I think we collected some Sepith mass in the tutorial dungeon, right, chat? Money's gonna be tight this game, isn't it? Unless there's an exploit we can find. Our beloved goddess, Adios, who art in the sky. We beseech thee, upon thine heavenly gates, for the soul running toward your loving embrace. What? I couldn't believe the noise when I first heard it. Someone like him passing this young? Wow, things just got somber. What happened? Wasn't he about to get married to that beautiful fiancée of his too? Why did things end up like this? Why? Oh, did Guy pass away? Well, that throws my previous theory out the window if that's the case. Darn it all. What the heck are the police doing? One of their own was killed. Are they going to let this become another unsolved case? Wow. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. If I remember right, his parents passed away a while ago too, didn't they? How will his younger brother handle all this? Oh. Oh, no. Guy was Lloyd's bigger brother. Oh, no. Lloyd, are you okay? Oh, no. I mean, unless Guy fakes his death and is, like, secretly the main antagonist, which is still a possibility. Just, I mean, we've had many times where deaths have been faked in this game. But if not, oh, no. Please, don't push yourself. I know you haven't been sleeping much recently. Is this Cecile, or is this someone else? I'd say the same for you, Cecile. Okay, no, that is Cecile. I'm sorry you had to help me with so much of this. I should have taken care of it myself. Stop that, Lloyd. We're basically family. Of course I'm going to help you. Besides, Guy was my... Cecile. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I know that you're hurting the most out of all of us. I'm sure things won't be easy from now on, but please don't forget that I'm here for you. Until you can stand on your own 2 feet, I'll watch over you, Lloyd. Wow. Wow. Yeah, saddest moment indeed. I really was a brat, wasn't I? So this is what it's about. It's not that he's trying to find someone, he's trying to find something. Unless, of course, Guy just ends up being, like, faking his death, being some evil antagonist, hoobity-doobity. That's always a possibility with, given what we've seen in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. But, At the same time, he's trying to find out why it happened. Interesting. I shouldn't have been so stubborn. I should have stayed with her. I'm home, guy. Sorry for not stopping by sooner. Guess I still need to work out my stubbornness. But I'm here now. I'm back. I came back to Crossbell to be a detective in the CPD, same as you. Yeah, hoopity-doopity, yes. I still got a long way to go to catch up to you, and I was assigned to this weird division. But I'm going to do my best with the hand I've been dealt, so keep watching over me, guy. Well, time to get started on your first official job as the SSS. Okay, I guessed it right this time, thank goodness. Though, maybe I should give you some more information about before we get ahead of ourselves. Lloyd, grab your detective notebook. Yes, sir. Black notebook with police dress, huh? Looks like the real deal. We can also use this to identify ourselves as police officers, right? That's right. There's also a manual with the rules and regulations inside. Heck, it's even got info about your battle orbits. Pretty good reference to have. However, its most important purpose is to keep track of your investigation reports. Investigation reports? Lloyd, you explain. Yes, sir. I taught us this at Police Academy, so I suppose the others wouldn't know. The CPD maintains a rule that all of its investigations are to be carefully and thoroughly documented. You really think the Crossbell Police Department actually do that? Well, we're trying to set a new example, Philtio. Fair enough. After an investigation is assigned to you, you must record stats and keep track of its progress in the detective notebook. The reports we submit will be based on our notebook entries, which will inform our evaluations and any special allowances from the department. That's why it's important to take detailed and concise notes. I see. That makes enough sense. Ugh. Sounds boring as heck. That ain't what I signed up for. That's the gist of it. However, the situation at the SSS is slightly different from other divisions. You'll have your standard investigations, of course, but then you'll also have support requests coming in. Support requests? Deal, if you will. Sir. Over here, everyone! You want to protect Tio. Fair enough, Brektor, fair enough. But Tio seems like the strongest one out of everyone. Oh, this is from the other day. Is this the terminal that you were hooking up to the orbital network, Tio? Yes, I finished in Figure 8 yesterday. I'll mind you, I only got 3 hours of sleep in the past 4 days. The terminal will be left running and to be assessed at any time. After you log on, this screen will display. But what if I forget my password, Tio? I swear, Lloyd, if you forget the password, I'm not writing it down. Yeah, it's just like Fee before. Her name is Uncall. What? Huh? A bunch of texts showed up. So, this is where there are report requests? Right. Aside from official missions from the department, there also gets requests from other sources. Could be from citizens, tourists, we even might get jobs from the government every now and then. Support requests are optional, but if you decide to skip some, odds are that the Bracer Guild will snatch them up, and that snobby reporter is just going to write your names under the papers again. Oh. Huh, I see how it is. By doing support requests, we take some of the guild's popularity for ourselves. You know, Chad, this is actually fascinating. Like, the side quests in Trails of Cold Steel were all about just trying to do the right thing. Here, though, there's sort of like an ulterior motive with trying to raise the reputation of the police to be more in line with the Bracers. It's interesting. Yeah, it's like the Cold Steel vibes, but it's like, it's clearly a lot of the same format's been built before Trails of Cold Steel Red War. But I think the explanation here, the universe explanation here is a lot more interesting because it's sort of like the, there's a reputation battle going on here. Not to mention, Rektor, like, I forgot to mention this last stream, but when they were explaining what orbments are, I loved that, like, for tutorial purposes, I loved that they did it in, like, a contextual way. Like, the characters having a genuine conversation about orbments, and not just, oh, here's a big wall of text, here's how orbments work, have fun. Like, in an ideal world, you teach through gameplay, but considering that this is an RPG, explain it in like a dialogue sequence that actually felt like it was just part of the story, I felt was a lot cleverer than just, oh, here's a wall of text, read this and have fun. Anyone else feel that, or is that just me? You agree, Redford? Fair enough. These support requests will merit their own line of work to sway public favor. Yep, though I expected it would happen at a snail's pace. Besides that, I'm sure HQ will rope you in to help with that when they get busy. I wonder why they downgraded to the Wildcats and Cold Steel. Yeah, I'm wondering that too, Bradcore. And you know, I have a theory about that. Since, from what I understand, keep in mind, Trails from Zero was first released on like the PlayStation Vita, if I'm remembering correctly. Which says to me that a lot of like the older Trails games, they were for handheld consoles, not for like the PC. But Trails of Cold Steel was designed from the ground up to be playable on PC, so like on a mainline console instead of a handheld console. And that leads me to believe that because Neon Falcom is a relatively smaller team with a lower budget, they probably had a lot of growing pains trying to get used to transitioning to all that new hardware. Because one examples I think of is like how, like with the Pokemon games, the first Pokemon game on a new console usually isn't really as good as some of the other games just because they're still learning how to adapt to the new hardware. Such was the case with like Pokemon Sword and Shield versus Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like Scarlet and Violet is clearly the superior game, whereas Sword and Shield was very much a transition period. And the same can be said with like when they were moving towards the 3DS and they tried to like Pokemon X and Y isn't nearly as interesting well, at least the games are not nearly as interesting or well put together as Pokemon Sun and Moon were. So that's why I'm thinking, that's my guess anyway, Drekor. Because there's just so much, there seems to be a lot of thought that was put into this that seems to be absent in at least the opening of Trails of Cold Steel. You're kidding, right? Haha, it's all part of the job, Randy. Has the terminal already started receiving these requests then? Why don't you take a look for yourselves? Just don't forget to keep track of them in your notebook. Yes, sir. Alright. Oh, hey, look, we have a party here. Yay! Okay. Well, chat, I think we'll save the game here, and then when we come back... When we come back, we'll pick up with this free time event. So, don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. Let's continue our adventure. Well, actually, before we continue our adventure, I'm going to adjust the order here, if it'll let me. Yeah, okay, here we are. So what I was thinking, chat, is it seems that at the moment, based off our current team formation, the best person to have up front in the dungeons is actually Tio because of her ability to just hit anything that's in front of her with her staff. But for situations where we're not in a dungeon, I actually want Elie up front. I mean, gosh darn it, like, it's only been 2 episodes, but she's already she's already winning me over, because we did not. Trails of Cold Steel 1 barely let us use Toa. I mean, we didn't even have to use Toa in Trails of Cold Steel 1, and Trails of Cold Steel 2 had us use her for exactly 1 battle before, like, the post-game dungeon. So the fact that we have a character that's at least reminiscent of Toa, who's part of the main party, means she's going to the front of the party. All right. That's better. Come along, everyone. All right, I'll follow you. Yeah, let's continue forward. Why am I doing this again? I guess I'll move Lloyd. It has absolutely no bearing on anything, but I'm also going to move Lloyd over here. And we'll leave Randy in the back as per usual. All right, let's say you, sir. Hey, those support requests aren't going to take care of themselves. You should be able to get the info you need from the terminal over there. All right. Well, let's take a look. Check request. So what's interesting about this chat is this is actually quite similar to how Trails of Cold Steel 2 handles its request. Because in Trails of Cold Steel 2, you know we have the computer on the airship where we could check requests. And yet, for whatever reason, that wasn't a thing in Trails of Cold Steel 1. I mean, I guess because it wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense for the narrative, but still. Support request, explanation urgent. Crossbell, the receptions desk. Reward question mark. Reward? What reward? Hello everyone, congratulations on being appointed to the new special section. As a first order of business, allow me to give you a rundown and submit reports for all of your assignments. He's come by the reception desk at the CPD. Sorry to trouble. Will you? Rebecca. Ah, okay. Medium? What do you mean medium? How is this medium? We're literally just going to talk to a receptionist. What's going to happen? Will there be like an attack on the police department? Like what? I don't know. Support request explanation. So this whole thing is just a big internal memo system? Yes, now we just gotta head down to HQ and get the details, right? Yeah, sounds like it. I think I'm finally starting to get abreast of what the orbital network's all about. Unlike telephones, which are purely auditory, the orbital network can transmit text and images. I've heard about it before, but now that I've seen it in practice, I can certainly see how it would be advantageous in all sorts of situations. Yes, as we speak, beta testing is being conducted throughout Crossbell State. This system the police department has implemented is one such example. Though I hear the guild has also started experimenting with terminal systems too. That should be enough to get you started. How about I let you guys work that support request that just came in? Understood. But what we do after that? I'd love to say do whatever you feel like, but you can bet that the real request will start pouring in after your lecture at HQ is over. Let's see. Try this is your first assignment. Try to believe this as a statement into HQ saying that you're capable of police work. That should stop them for a while. Wow. Is that really all it's going to take? Oh, and Lloyd, why don't you give everyone a tour of the city on the way there? Oh yeah, because Lloyd grew up here, right? Yeah. Let's see here. A tour of the city? Why? You'll be the ones protecting the place, so it only made sense for you to learn. I'll learn just what kind of place it is. Oh, and be sure to stop by the weapons shop and orbital store right outside. Listen, Chief Sarday, we'll stop in the weapons shop, but it's completely useless to us. What does that do? Nothing. As police officers, those places will be pretty handy in the future. Well, a lot of them won't be. Understood. Won't make sure to pay them a visit. I'll be in my office most of the time. Probably either reading to bed or taking a nap. No, you don't get to do that, Chief Sarday. That's my line. But Theo, I thought you only got a couple of hours in the past 4 days. Sleep in the past 4 days. Exactly! That's why it should be my line! If you run into any problems, don't bother me. You're a smart kid, so figure it out yourself. Well then, off you go. Wait a minute. There goes our boss, everyone. Are we really going to be okay? I fear the road ahead of us will be difficult. That's the understatement of the century, isn't it, yeah? Well, listen, even if Chief Sergey is going to be doing absolutely nothing in his office, he's still not as bad as Sarah because at least the context is different. We're supposed to be capable of handling ourselves because we're in the workforce. On the other hand, Sarah... Tio, you don't even know Sarah. Fair point. Anyway, this is our first real assignment. Let's walk around and say a bit first and then take care of the report for us. There's no need to rush this just because this is our first social mission. Let's take our time and get a feel for things. I agree. I understood. Time to hit the road then. When you set the terminal, you should request a list of available. Okay, they're completely optional, but completing them earns mirror and DP. Nothing. Alright. Taking care of small requests is your job. It's up to you to complete them. If you want to learn about fine-tuning your enigmas, you should stop by the world store. Okay. There's nothing of interest. Alright. Anything in the kitchen? Nope. Oh, you know, chat, I almost forgot. Cooking is a thing in this game. How do I... Is it R? I guess we don't know how to cook yet, but there was... I saw a tutorial, full text, for cooking, so it has to become a thing. Hi, Director. Oh, there's a cat up here. You're too adorable. Ah, yes. Seems like this has been his home for far longer than it's been ours. Actually, it's probably been here since the Crossbell time stopped using this place as the Marion office. Psst, psst. What's your name, little fella? Aw, Randy's being sweet. That's good. Oh, no. The cat literally just turns to Tio. You realize I'm a dog, right? Get away. His name is Topic. Is that a name you just came up with, Tio? It's really cute. No, I was not the one who originally named him. Regardless, I think it would be best if we stick with Cafe. How does Tio know that? How does she know that? Has she been here before? I have many questions. No complaints here. Let's try and bring the guys some food every now and then, eh? Oh, what was that, Cafe? Elie, what? If you keep doing that, you're just gonna get stuck in an endless loop. Oh, okay, I'll stop. Meows at Tio, of course, indeed. Indeed. Is there anything in our rooms? Anything special? I like how we're all just... What? Wait. Oh, we can still rest our beds. Does that recover CP? Well, let's test it out, chat. We have many things we need to learn. It does not. Okay, it still doesn't recover CP. Well, it's worth a shot. Isn't this the SSS's back door? Yeah, but we probably should have the front door. It'll be easier to get our bearings that way. Front door it is then? Aw, fine. Fine. Okay. Alright. That's pretty cool. Armory shop. I mean, we're all enter here, but it's gonna be completely useless to us. Oh boy! Look at all the weapons that we'll never be able to use! I've been read where you clipped it too! Oh no! That's a callback. I was also want to lock in here and figure out luck. You can't buy a weapon or crossbow without a license, kid, so if this is a prank, then beat it. Why should I become CPD, sir? Sorry for the confusion. Y'all are police officers? Oh, you must be those kids Sergio's talking about. Alright, feel free to take a look at the shop. Hey, shut out. Show me the tip. That'll substitute as a license. Oh yeah, some engineer-looking guy stopped by recently. Left something he called an orbital staff with me. So that's some fancy new weapon, but who the heck would I ever sell a fishy thing like this to? Tio! An orbital staff, you said? That's what you use, right, Tio? I was under the impression that it was still in the testing phase of its development, though. Forget who you're selling it to. How are you even able to sell it in the first place? You said the man looked like an engineer? I'll admit, this whole thing is setting off quite a few alarm bells for me. Oh, is this a side quest? Actually, that man might have been my boss. Your boss, huh? From the Foundation? Yeah, exactly. He may have come to drop off a newer model of the orbital staff for me to test. Though I can hardly fathom why he would not just give it to me himself. Yeah, I'll say I'm just stumped over this one. Not sure what the deal with this thing is, but I can sell it to the girl, right? Go on and buy it then. I already had to pay for the shipment. Don't worry though. Don't intend to. Can't say I did have points on them into me just to sell them. That'd be a better way to go about it, man. Just where are you, Chief? Tio is the new fee. Tio is the new fee. What is Tio doing? I think he's grumbling anger like. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna assume this guy will sell us nothing that we can buy because of our current situation. Oh, look at that, chat! This is all useless to us! Way! Tio's amazing. Alright. What else is there around here? Wait. No. No! You're telling me Sepith Mass isn't a thing in this game either? No! No! Oh no! Chat, we are no mirror from exploring the dungeon! Oh no! You know what this means, chat. Grinding might not be the best way to earn money in this game. This is actually kind of terrifying. Alright. So let me see if, what's the exchange rate here? Is it all just gonna be 20 Mira? No, it's not. Okay, the exchange rate is actually different depending on the type of Sepith it is. I'm not guess normal elements are 20, the others are 30. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be awful though, chat. Think about it. If there's no Sepith Mass, that means the only way for us to get money from grinding is to use the stuff we use to make ornaments. This is gonna be a tricky challenge run, but I'm looking forward to it. Well, chat, we once again have proof that this is an older game. Yep, welcome to Crossbell. Oh, is it called Crossbell because of the literal crossbell in the center? If so, that's adorable. Central Square. Ew, this place is busy as ever. Oh, that's no surprise given how this is more or less the heart of the city. Just look at those stores and restaurants. You can get all your essentials there. Also, that's the hub leading to other districts if you're in a hurry. And it's only gotten busier with the recent surge in orbital vehicles. Sure looks that way. Okay, everyone, how about we drop by the orbital store nest? You mean the orbital factory the chief mentioned? The town is that the whole place got a huge makeover, real fancy now. Indeed, this new type of factory focuses more on commercialized orbital products. They have a formal contract with the CPD as well. We should be able to rely on them for any of our orbital needs. If that's the case, I'm sure it won't be long before we're regulars. True! True! So, should we stop by before going to the other districts? So something else to notice, chat, the lightsaber staffs that we rest at don't seem to be orbital factories like they were in Trails of Cold Steel, or at least like the red lightsabers. Unless the red lightsabers come later. If that's the case, that means we'll really have to stop off on ordnance before we go into any of the main dungeons. So that's gonna make things a lot trickier for planning purposes. That should be that corner building over there. The department store, orbital factory. So almost everything you need is available here, so a good idea to visit if you ever need to stock up. Junction, the stage roll store is located on the square's eastern side. Good to know. Alright, let's save the game. Alright, now let's see where this is going. Alright, let's go to the Orbital store, which I'm assuming is this one. I'm assuming they won't just let us go in anywhere else right now. Oh no, they will. Department store. Yay! Listen, lady, do you have an exploit? An exploit? What's that? It's a way for us to get infinite money. I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome to Legion's Foods. Deal with a wide variety of important ingredients. Please make yourself comfortable and take a look. What do you have? Okay, so this is where we get all, like, the items for cooking things. Wow, some of this stuff is pretty cheap. I do wonder if there might be potential for an exploit somewhere around here. But the problem is, like, I don't think we can cook yet. Like, I literally, like, it looks like W should be cooking, but it doesn't seem like we can do that right now. So we'll have to see if anything pops up. Let's speed this up. Oh, it doesn't speed up the dialogue. All right. What about you? Afternoon, welcome to the Times Department Store. Oh, it is Miss Elie. Thank you very much for visiting us today. Wait, what? Miss Elie? What's all that about? Oh, well, I see. What? Why is it on auto? Ah! Things are happening. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening, but I think I have accidentally turned on auto tests. I don't know how I did that or why it's happening, but I don't like it. Let's reload. This is why we save our game, chat. Yeah, I want to know what the lore was. I just ran by too fast. Okay, is it fixed? No, why is it in auto mode? What did I hit? No, stop! I don't want auto. I don't want auto. Is this the space bar? No. What? Hold on. I was hoping we didn't have a moment where I have to go back into the options menu. Let's let her do 1 second. How did I accidentally turn on auto mode? What is it? Is it spacebar? Is it really spacebar? I have many questions. Oh, total auto test. R, okay. Let's try this again. Oh, that's annoying. I just realized, chat. R is the button we use to open the menu. Yeah, okay. 1 second, chat. I'm sorry. I just like having to go into the options menu like this, but this game is definitely showing something that's lack of optimization here, just because it seems to be a port of a handheld game. We need to change the auto text thing to be literally anything else, like some button we're unlikely to ever press. So let's make this. How about this? So I can't fathom us ever pressing end. At least on purpose. That'll hopefully be better. Like, did the news say some police people tried to help Arios too? Guess they got there too late to steal the prep from him. What a bunch of posers. Wow! They really don't like us, do they? Looks like Arios, the hunch, saved the day again. Like there was ever any doubt. Swear to Adios, I wish he'd show up and save me too. Oh no. No! They're just like the friends of Angelica. Alright. Now let's go back to the store and see what that lore was for Elie. 1 second. Good afternoon, welcome to the department's news store. Oh, this is Miss Elie. Thank you very much for visiting us today. Miss Elie? What's that all about? Oh, well, you see, my grandfather and Neston are longtime acquaintances. Miss Elie's been a precious client for this store ever since she was a child. So she is getting a VIP treatment? Oh, I knew it. She's a spoiled princess. No, she's not! Cut it out, guys. Aww! Look at Elie. She is adorable. By the way, Miss Elie, I heard that you were looking for employment with the CPD after returning from your studies abroad. That's correct. I'm a police officer now. I'd appreciate it if you'd avoid giving me special treatment when I shop here. See, look at that! Elie's modest. I like that. I like the Elie is modest. I know I mean selfish, but... Oh, my apologies. I will respect your wishes, then. That won't change the fact that you'll always be an important customer in my hearts. If there's ever anything I can help you with, please don't hesitate to come to me. Restore some to... Yeah, the idea. Alright, well that was an interesting lore drop. What's up? General store. Anything of interest? Oh, this is where we dialed them. 5th stage of urban plan development. This is the future direction of the economy. Unfortunately, we don't really have good ways to make money right now, so while I would normally buy something like this in Trails of Cold Steel, I think I'll have to hold off on that for now. So let's see. Alright, a lot of the normal stuff is here. Yeah. No, in this game, the amount of HP we have seems to be a lot less than it was in Trails of Cold Steel. Surviving balance might be pretty good. Wait. Okay. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing too crazy here. Alright. What about up here? Dorothea! Okay. Wow, look at all the new survivals in all the shops. I know I have to continue coming here as frequently as possible. Oh no. Alright, this looks like a clothing store. It has such a charming art style. Crossbell's always getting caught in sticky situations. I see. Anything interesting here? Oh. No. We can't use that. Wait, hold on. A cute tail touch makes move its nipples like cats! Oh, no. Well, the item descriptions are on point, but unfortunately, again, we can't use this because of the challenge rule set. That was Dorothea, not Dorothy. Alright. Huh. Alright, well, can't do anything about that, because again, rule set. Oh, yeah, they're like selling all sorts of different equipment, I see. But this is... We can't use any of this! It's the rule set, no! Oh well. Let's look cool to see that this is a thing. Alright, well let's speed this up. I think we've seen what this store has to offer, so... Basically the only thing useful for us there is the... shop by the orbital store. Alright, I think the green areas are the places we can actually go to. Oh, I think that is not. Fine then. Alright, so the orbital factory we go. Wow. Okay, fancy. Oh, so this is what orbital store people are talking about. From the biggest orbital cards to the smallest orbit, they have it all. On top of that, their new redesign gives off that sleek and modern feeling, doesn't it? Hard to believe this was just a simple factory 3 years ago. Anyway, we should look for the technician to adjust our orbits. I recall, there should be a support counter over there. Should be able to handle any adjustments for orbits when they need. Alright, let's take a look at the tower. Alright, nothing in there. Samaria, interesting. Alright. Okay, so I'm guessing, is this the orbital factory person, or... Hey there, everyone! Welcome to Denton Orbital Factory. Shoot, I mean, welcome to Denton Orbital Store. Oh, no way! Lloyd, is that really you? Wendy, what are you doing in a place like this? How rude! Can't you tell? I'd say it's pretty clear I'm the engineer of the store. Seriously? I know you mentioned you were looking for a job in your letters. I just really wasn't expecting to run into you like this. Oh, this lovely lady is an old friend of yours, Lloyd? I'm a little jealous. What do you say we have ourselves a fun little date once your shift's over? Now isn't the time for this, Randy. We're on duty for crying out loud. Thank you, Elie! Thank you! It's nice to meet you, Wendy. I've heard great things about Denton, but the rumors don't do it justice. Oh, are you guys Lloyd's colleagues? Haha, well, to be honest, the shop's whole look is just the manager's personal taste. Oh, I should have mentioned this sooner, but this is the customer service counter. Right here, we can provide maintenance for all your orbits needs. Alright, we'll be leaving our orbits in your capable hands from now on, Wendy. Oh, but our ones are the Enigma models. Is that going to be an issue? Oh, wow, so you guys got your hands on the brand new models, huh? I got you covered. I should have the tools for them right here. And be ready those to use on aisle 2. Man, Bracers sure love their orbits. Really? So the Bracer Gelatin Etchants have allowed them to acquire tiny etch technology as well. Darn, those Bracers really are always ahead of the curve, huh? This is an interesting chat because, in Erebonia, the Bracer skill was basically non-existent. Whereas here, it's definitely very dominant. Interesting contrast. And the Bracers really are always ahead of the curve, aren't they? This isn't a laughing matter, Randy. Anyway, please don't let us stand in the way of your work. We just thought we'd pop in and check out the place. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other from now on, so we'll be counting on you, Wendy. No problem, leave everything to me. Are you Deputy Edge to modify your orbit? Just let me know and we'll get it set up. Oh, wait. So this will let us, unlock more orbit slots. I get it. Also, if you have any general questions about your orbits, just ask why. You're speaking to an Orbital Pro, after all. You select upgrade or synthesize. You can synthesize new quartz or open slots in your orbit onwards. If you synthesize new quartz to place them in your orbits, you'll be able to use new Rs. Huh. The open orbit slots, number of quartz you can set will increase. Will also increase in your maximum EP. Okay. That's a lot like Trails of Cold Field 2. Each function sub-team requires 12 stuff of different types. You can obtain them by doing monsters. We know that. Okay. Well, let's take a look at what this is. You know, the Orbital Star was actually an ordinary factory years ago, but then the Matt Interim took place. Yep. Yeah, that does seem like a better thing. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Care to say that again, Lloyd? Alright, sorry, it was nothing. Oh yeah, our model teacher opened up store down here. Yeah, it's fun time, might be worth checking it out. Good to know. Alright, what do you want to ask me about? No, I think we're good. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, this is for setting our quartz. But what does... Well, that's that. So we can open up these slots. Oh, that's interesting. So, Lloyd can open up 2 different sets of slots here. Interesting. Tio can only open up 1 slot at a time. We're gonna open up 3. Fascinating. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of... Oh, wait, they all cost the same amount. Yeah, they do. Interesting. Well, I think I just barely have enough to open up 1 slot for every character, so I think that would be the smart thing to do in this situation. It won't let me upgrade it, though. We can't go further beyond. It won't let us go further beyond. Alright. Well, we should definitely get more orbments. That's definitely necessary. So... Wait. Okay, hold on. Before we do anything, what kind of orbments do you even have? Okay, so we have defense, HP, ADF, attack... Action Cellophane. Alright, that's good to see. Expensive, though. Really expensive. Hit still a thing. EP cut's a thing. EP1, max EP equals 5%. Mine. Okay, so... This is an interesting dilemma, chat, because I feel like if I open up orbments for some of the other characters, I'm not going to have any enough left to get literally anything else. It's a dilemma. We have ourselves a dilemma, chat. Oh, huh. I didn't know you guys knew Wendy. I'm Chaco, a salesperson. Pleased to meet you. Store's been thriving ever since the... okay, so we'd have to... Alright, so it looks like those are the only orbments available right here. So the real question, chat, is do we get... How are we going to open things up is the real question. Let's take stock of our orbments. Alright, so from what I'm seeing... There's the most speed. It's actually Lloyd. So Lloyd would benefit the most, I think, from a speed boost. don't want this decision to come back to haunt me, chat. Yes, I have this thing feeling like our resources are so preciously thin at this point that if we choose incorrectly, things could go horrible. Let's see here. How do we want to handle this? Alright, I think for right now, I think for right now, chat, I won't be able to open up a new orbment slot for everyone. So, I think the smart thing to do right... Well, actually... I think the smart thing to do right now is give everyone except Lloyd a new slot, just because... Lloyd can already equip anything, but everyone else can't. So, Tio, UDAS slot. Randy, UDAS slot. Elie, UDAS slot. And I'm guessing, okay, no. So now, not everything is necessarily outreach. Unfortunately, I can't get a new attack up. But I could get an evade up, and that's, you know, more evasion's always a good thing, in my opinion. Unfortunately, we can't get action because it requires too much time for it. Yeah, so right now the only things we can synthesize are stuff like defense, HP, shield. You know, actually more ADS might not be a bad idea, though it does weaken ADS. Okay, honestly, give us more evade. That's generally a good thing. I think shield would be alright on someone who doesn't really spellcast much, so... Maybe Randy would actually benefit from this. Or HP. I mean, a little extra HP is always nice to have. And so is a little extra resistance. But then all the enemies probably hit very hard in this game, so... Yeah, more HP has no downsides. Why not? Okay. Now, for our new ordnance. Alright, I can't stack it. Yeah, no, okay, it doesn't let us stack. Or it doesn't, right, no, it's not stacking in the same line, right? Yeah. Maybe only a little extra HP might be decent, but let's see what everyone else has. Where's my defense? Wow, if I remove this, I lose a whole 1 defense. I'm definitely gonna miss that, so no one ever. Let's give Lloyd, an evasion. Oh, do I want to give him the evasion cords? You know what? Yeah. Lloyd, you got some evasion since you're always kind of on the front lines. Tio, you can have the defense cords. Whappy. Okay, then. Do I min-max with... I mean, Randy would get the most benefit out of this since he has the most health. But... Elie doesn't have any health, so that might be useful for her to have. Alright. Okay, Copper, I hear you. I've just been talking to myself, trying to figure out how to spend our precious ordnance right now, because we have very, very few resources. I'm trying not to, hopefully not waste my resources. Okay, so we visited there. I think the next place to visit is just going to be the police department, so let's... Where is the police department anyway? Oh, it's over here. Oh, there's the Bracers Guild, and there's a fish stand, and lots of other places. Oh, it's a fish market. This is cool, chat. Wowza, talk about an odd-looking street. Now, maybe this could be described as Eastern style. I have heard of the area, but the descriptions pale in comparison to seeing it in person. I haven't had the chance to come here very often myself. I've heard the various stalls at the marketplace are wonderful, though. Yeah? Why don't we check it out, then? Is this the part where I remind you all that we aren't here to shop? And besides, I think the Bracer Guild is located somewhere around here. Alright. Marketplace full of street vendors. What to do? Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild's around here. Where is the police department in this area, anyway? Oh, wait. Acacia Farms. Why did we walk in here? What are we doing? We're all talking about Arias McLean. I see. Any hidden quests? I swear, if hidden quests are still in this game. Doors locked. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Something about the Erebonian Empire. Yeah, I still see Copper Nicholson. Still see you. Radar works for the CPD? Is it somebody I've already met? Wait, Radars are doing great work at the CPD. Is that implying that maybe like the receptionist is her daughter? Mayhaps. I have many questions. Oh, we can explore freely now. Maybe? Is this the waterfront? I see the fishing spot, chat! We're going fishing. And there's Cartman. This is cool. I like this. Harbor District. Okay. Fishing. Ah, here's the Harbor District. It's connected to the Lupinus River and Lake Elm, just south of us. This area is teeming with different businesses. If you look north, you'll see companies of all kinds lined up next to each other. Dude, there's got that nice park in the middle of it all, too. Makes for a great spot to kick back and relax. I bet I just take a quick snooze there easy. Alright, database. It's simply known as the Harbor District Park. Not the most inspired card name, I must say. I've got a better one. Let's call it the South Park. What's that? Because Cartman's literally standing in it. Chad, this is officially announced the South Park, even though it's north. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, the Crossbell Times. I was wondering where they moved their office to. They've gone through a lot of changes the past couple of years. Alright, this is a business district. The park faces Crossbell's longest river. Interesting. This is the same park velocity one of the major businesses. Good to know. I wish it would let us, like... Oh, now we have a main map. That's better. Alright. So where is the police department? I'm assuming it will be like the Star or something? That's the Orbital Factory. Those are various shops. Not gonna be in the entertainment district. This is a cool little Station Street. Okay, so we have to go south from there to go to the police station. Well, oh wait, no. Our objective was to give a tour of the city as well, so we should be. This is still technically part of our quest. That's something to the south of something, right? Like we're not near the North Pole. Good point. I'm sorry about your holiday. I just survived. This guy's totally Cartman. So I just want some ice cream. Wait, sir. Why are you running away? Come back. Oh, it's literally just a marathon runner. That's funny. Okay. Perfect noodles. Whoa! Restores 8% HP, strength defense plus 25%. What? Stupid noodles dancing heart rate. Ton men fit for kings. I want it, but it's too expensive. No! No! Chad, this is like the curry from Trails of Cold Steel. The only problem is it's too expensive. We're so broke, chat. We can't even afford one batch of Dynasty noodles. No! Come on! Come on! It's the... I'm guessing that's probably a, I accidentally wanted two different areas. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. No. What's this tool? Administrative districts. The CPD Hall? City Hall, CPD headquarters, and the City Library. All the public offices are here in the administrative district. Seems to be quite a tranquil place. The fountain and bench has looked especially pleasant. It's one of the best places to sit and relax in the whole city, but it's always empty like this in the middle of the day. Well, like, she was right here, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chance to visit. Definitely should try to remember the way here from the SSS building. Roger, Bossman. Didn't we get one of those support requests from HQ telling us to go there? Might as well stop by since we're already here. Good to know. As City Hall, you may browse the encyclopedia to Brian understanding of the world at the City Library. Alright, well, we'll come back to that in a second. I saw the fit. I was just trying to investigate things. Welcome to Crossbell News Source. Are you looking to lodge a complaint about one of our artists? How do you know? Well, you look a lot like the people that our star journalist wrote about the other day. A complaint? No, that's not why we're here. Imagine Tio's like, that's exactly why we're here. Phew, thank goodness. Well, if you'd like to voice a comment for any of the stories you run, just let us know. I'll probably air a chief for you. If that's what you're here for too, just let me know. Wow. Alright. I'm here to lodge a complaint. Where is she? Where is the journalist? Huh? That or you guys? This is a rare something? Yeah. If you want to ambush our editorial department, then you're 100 years too early, chumps. Be it the Mafia or whoever you guys are. Household times won't be taken down. Be sure to remember that, kids. Why can we come back here? Why are we allowed back here? Alright, everyone, here's the plan. We're going to get the reception. We're going to take the receptionist to the police department so that we can lure out that journalist and get her to publicly apologize for humiliating us the other day. Tio, that's not how this works. Are you sure? Excuse me, people are hard at work here. Please go to the front of the desk if you have any inquiries, thanks. This is goofy, I like this. Okay. They didn't have to do that, but they did. That was funny. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but the editorial department is closed to the general public for the time being. Please redirect any of your inquiries to me. Oh, really? Armor state. No! Come on! Sarah journalist survives another day. Alright. This is the locked door. Train, LTD, Crossbell branch, business police knock. Alright. Well, I see the obvious fishing spot, so let's head on over. Please let's fish. Oh no, chat, look! Look at these inconveniently placed barrels in front of the fishing spot. How dare they? Come on! Also, chat, we are definitely going into this lighthouse sometime, aren't we? We totally are, aren't we? It literally says authorized personnel only, strictly prohibited if you're not here. We're totally going into there. Yeah, I know, I want to go fishing! Imagine if we go over here, it's like... Alright, on the count of three, everyone, move these barrels! Heave! What do they find in these things? Rocks? Or like concrete or cement. These things are enormously heavy. And I'm the most buff one out of all of us. We still gotta try, guys. Come on. Lloyd, it's not moving. It's okay. We'll have to come back some other time. Maybe when I get like a lift or something. Seriously, there's four of us. How can we not push those barrels out of the way? What do you want, you whippersnapper? You here to waste my time? Beat it, kid. You scaring the fish away. There's no hope for any of you saps. That was witty. I like that. Alright. Well then. Now, chat, I know we're supposed to go to the police station, but there is actually a part of me that's curious. Can we go back to the geofronts? Is that, like, a thing we can do? Like, will they let us back in there, or are we just kind of locked out? So, where was the geofront? I'm actually trying to remember where the geofront was. What was exactly nearby? Well, it's West Street. Very colorful. I believe this area is now as a West Street. Yep, it's one of the larger residential areas. You guys don't mind, I actually know a few people here that I'd love to catch up with. I say you grew up in these parts then? Well, we're over here, may as well do some meet and greet before we head out. I'm sure you've been longing to see your friends and family. We can't accompany you too. Thanks, guys. I was swinging by Belheim. That's his auntie. Probably find Oster working at Mortgages too. Lloyd was born and raised in this district. On the playground is where he spent most of his days. Is this the geofront? No, that's our area. Okay, where's the geofront? Oh, look, it's Hartman and other friends. Hey, you're the guys for the other day. On patrol or something? Are the police really so short-staffed that they need you to do it? Stop. Being a police officer is a busy job, Rio. Besides, patrolling is one of our duties. Putting that aside, you guys really need to try it out with the dangerous stunts. Yeah. What do you know? We never got in any trouble. Oh, it's the special support section, guys. Thanks for helping us out the other day. Our doubts were so mad, I thought we were going to be grounded for life. Can't say I'm too surprised. I'm just glad you're safe. Hope you all have a good day at work. Oh, that's fine. We interrupted their chain. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Who's chasing who, huh? So, is Rio chasing his friend, or is his friend chasing Rio? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, okay, Santa's nice. Fair enough. Pretty sure save some kids. Alright. Hey, Oscar. Well, if it isn't my man Lloyd. So, you finally decided to stop by and visit your old buddy Oscar, eh? You really know how to keep a guy waiting. What's it been, like a year since we last hung out? Wow, it's been that long since Trails of Holdsfield too? You always break Joss and Vincent apart in the Spring Festival in Surrey Valley. Why is that? Oh, just does silly, it's fair enough. Oh, Oscar? It's been 3 years already? Man, that feels your memory errors has changed a bit. Ah! I blame the fact that we kept so many letters to each other. It's never really felt like you were gone for that long, you know? And besides, you might have done Don in Batala, but I see you still have outgrown that precious little baby face. Aww. Shut up. Aww, and that pout's only proven him right. Yes! Lloyd is adorable. I heard that, Elie. I know you did, but Lloyd didn't. What was that, Elie? Nothing. I just thought you were adorable, that's all. Wait, you think I'm adorable? Yes, I do think you're adorable, Lloyd. Oh. Well, thank you, Elie. No problem. You must be an old friend of Lloyd's, then. Yep, but the oldest. Name's Oster. I work as an apprentice here at Lloyd's Bakery. And you three are Lloyd's co-workers? Yep, name's Randy. Nice to meet you. I'm Elie. Yeah, Plateau. I keep it short and sweet, because I don't like to talk unless I need to. Nice to meet you guys. You just tell we work together even though we weren't wearing our uniforms? Sometimes I can't tell whether it's completely oblivious or a lot sharper than it lets on. Something wrong? I can just see the gears spinning around in your head. Don't tell me you're having an internal monologue again, Lloyd. You're such an anime protagonist. Oh yeah, you still cook, Lloyd? Huh? I mean, a little, I guess. I had to help my uncle with the chores, so that meant cooking every so often. Then take this as a routine for your chores. Oh, is this how we learn how to cook? Hope you'll have some use out of it. Yes! Yay! Okay, good. Receive recipe note. I'm about to teach you how to make a killer sandwich while you're here. Trust me, it's as easy as pie. It's the person's recipe to get you in the swing of things. But can it be an exploit? I don't know what an exploit is, and you'll have to find out for yourself, won't you? See, there'll be Happy Ham Sandwich. Thanks, Oster. Wow, this is a nice tip. It even has plenty of room to write down variations of different recipes. And with all of you guys sharing it, I'm sure each of you will come up with your own spin on things. I think you'll get a kick out of it. It'll certainly keep us well fed. It's a little embarrassing, but the only cooking I've ever really done is picking desserts. Aw, Elie! Ellie's so precious! And making tea, of course. What about you two? Well, I can only roast and boil stuff, you know. Food you'd have camping out in the wilderness. Oh, you know what? This is interesting, chat. They're actually giving us hints, I think, about what everyone's specialty cooking is going to be. Because we had, like, zero context about that in Trails of Cold Steel. This is good though. If this actually holds up, I think that's good. That's good lore writing interplaying with the game design. If a recipe has a clear and concise protocol I can follow, I can manage. If not, prepare to have your taste buds on fire. If you're interested, I'd be happy to teach you a thing or two. When you talk to people or examine certain things, you can sometimes learn cooking recipes. Recipes are recorded in the recipe notebook. If you use the recipe notebook, you can prepare dishes with various stuff anytime. Good recipes, yeah, okay, we know this. Cooking are sold at the very center. Monsters may drop them as well. Okay. Well, chat, we definitely need to see whether or not there's an exploit in this game, because we are totally, we're basically broke at this point. We have 1,000 mirror to our names, and it's not even enough for some noodles, so that definitely needs thinking. That needs changing. So, let's take a look. Wait, where's the ham sandwich recipe? Okay, there it is. What? That has a lot of ingredients. I was hoping for something simpler, but okay. I mean, we have one marbled steak. So, who would be good at making a ham sandwich? I would think to. Restores 20% HP, cures faint and poison. Alright. Oh, interesting. Randy's good at this. Interesting. Well, I'm going to assume this will probably be too expensive to exploit out of, but we'll see. Hey, I heard you really come with your own as a baker roster. Why mentioned in one of her letters that the breads you come up with every month probably balloon drops. Oh no, I wouldn't go that far. Baker's tray is a long and winding one, so I can't sit back and get comfortable just yet. I do think that this month's bread came out pretty great, though. I'd love for you to try. Okay. So what do you have? Walnut bread, 1,000 HP. Nice. What? He sells CP restoring items? Darn, dude. Okay, we really need Mira now. Thick espresso. Cool. Vanilla lights. Aromat vanilla essence. Cool. Oh my gosh, what? George's Factory? I actually came to West Street to meet with a friend, but looks like I still want a real deal here. Monthly signature bread is one of the base sets. Alright. No. Oh, welcome. We may be a bakery, but we have a little cafe set up here. Pretty handy if you want to sit down. Go ahead and make yourselves comfortable. Well, chat, now you know I have to talk to everyone in the hopes of finding new recipes. Might as well cook the happy hand sandwich, though. So... what does it say it does? It cures faint and poison. I feel like that could come in handy sometimes, so... one quantity. And we'll let Randy do the cooking. Oh, that's cool! Well, I have a little cooking animation. That's amazing! Alright, here we go. Happy ham sandwich coming right up. That's cute. That's so much cuter than just hope this turns out okay. Alright, but seriously though, surely someone has to have a recipe in this city, right? Surely. Belheim Apartments. Do you have a recipe? Oh hey, aren't you the little girl I used to see at Wendy's place back in the day? Hmm? Are you friends with my sister? Oh no, don't worry. Sorry for bothering you. Sure she doesn't remember after. It's only 3 years. Wow, Lloyd, didn't know you liked them that. Ew, no, bad, Randy. No, I do not. Are you trying to destroy my reputation? Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you. Why does this Cold Steel did not have this? Because the more realistic graphical style made it not look right. It's possible, but then again, record, we literally saw an animation of Bee stirring eggs in a bowl in one of the cutscenes. So, you know. Bad Randy. Seriously though, is there anyone with a recipe here? feel like we're gonna have to talk to every NPC in the hopes to find the one that just... Long time never see, Uncle Miles. Oh, you're... Well, if it isn't little Lloyd from next door. What a pleasant surprise. I'd heard that you were back in town, but I didn't think that you'd grown out so much. Hardly recognize you. Yeah, that was a cutscene. Making it a pop-up image on top of a menu maybe it wouldn't look right. Fair enough. Well, I might have gotten a little taller, but I still got a long way to go on the inside. I wouldn't say that. He did pass the qualification exam to be a detective after all. I'm sure if Guy were still here, he'd be proud of his little brother. Aw. You really think so? Aw, Lloyd. I'd be glad if that were truly the case. He absolutely would, I know it. By the way, did you want to sit around? I was in the kitchen if you wanted to say hello. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic to see you again. Yeah, I'll do just that. Yeah, I have my phone anyway. I'll have to meet up with everyone downtown. Ah, I see. That's good. Hey, it's your family, Goss. I'm relieved to have you back. My job keeps me out of the house, but my wife's usually them. Please rely on her if you need her help, okay? Do you have a new recipe? Oh? Is that really you, Lloyd? Uh-huh, yep, it's me. I'm home, Auntie Lloyd. I'm sorry if it took so long for me to visit. It really should have been the first thing I did. Oh, Lloyd, you finally come home. I'd heard through the grapevine that you were able to get a job at the CGG. How is it? Have you already started work? It's fine so far. Might be a bit too easy going for my taste, though. Our chief kind of just lets us do what we want. Really? That's also an enjoyable place to work to me. Honestly, I'm just happy to see you looking healthy and cheery again. I'll have to thank Adios next time I go to the cathedral. Lloyd, if you ever need anything while you're living in the dorms, you better let me know right away. Your auntie will be there in a flash if you ever need anything. Oh no. Come on, Auntie, I'm not okay anymore. And besides, I've been living in the dorms since I was born in Police Academy. Oh, don't be such a stranger, Lloyd. You just came home. Don't be afraid to rely on your auntie to help you out. Sorry, Auntie. I'll be sure to drop by. I'll bring some desserts and we can catch up. Dang, she's really got Lloyd on the back foot. Despite her seemingly gentle nature, she appears to be quite the formidable force. You might even say she's... sus. Sus? What's that mean to you? It means suspicious. For some reason, I don't have a feeling they're related by blood, though. Maybe not, but they're as close as family as I've ever seen. I'm a bit jealous. Is this implying that Ellie's mom and dad are not around anymore, or perhaps too busy to see her? I have many questions. It's been 3 years since the incident. Cecilia used to tell me about how lonely and upset she was every day. I should gather everyone and throw a nice little party. If he points to try and stop her now, once her mind's made up, it's set in stone, and I just thought it's never gonna change. Say, you just meant to be here. If you come anything back after all this time, it's a toss of separation. I don't know what it is. Alright. Okay, we'll talk to this guy. Alright. Oh, that was the apartments. Seriously, someone give us a gosh darn, recipe. Alright, what do you sell? Crossbell times are done. Stuff that we can't use. Man, Marble State's expensive. Oh, you know what? Hold on. How much does this sell for? 75? Are you kidding me? Okay. No. Well, it looks like exploit's probably not gonna work. Unless there's like some super simple basic recipe that only requires like 2 ingredients. They're both super inexpensive. I don't think there'll be an exploit. I guess that was wishful thinking. That might have just been a Trails of Cold Steel 1 thing. Yeah, where's the gosh darn recipe? I like to think that we're all just rummaging looking for a simple recipe that we could use to gain money. A law office, huh? Interesting. No one is here at the moment. Well, chat. While I go wandering aimlessly, hoping that someone has a random recipe, we should still. I am very much enjoying the direction this game is taking so far. It's definitely got me intrigued. Come on, there's food right here. Can we not? Come learn some recipes. I'd like to make French toast or a salad or something. There's a big manor too. What is this place? The new state health design is planned to be a 40-tower on Stride Striper. The whole thing is unprecedented. Wow. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I was supposed to... Oh, wait, chat, look! Could this possibly be a recipe? They said cooking. It's possible. There's a chance, chat. Welcome to Kendall's architectural firm. Please direct any request to my husband. Thank you. Appears to be free at the moment. No! Come on! Come on! No! My disappointment. She said cooking! Come on! Come on! No! Tell us a bit about what you're cooking, yes. Okay. Well, nothing to cook here, it seems. We've been in the store, right? Yeah, we have. Okay. It's not hard to run around the environments when we're going in hyper mode, but it's... Okay. So, that's not the right menu. West Crossbell Highway, chat! Yeah, there'll be food on the Crossbell Highway. I mean, if there's a such thing as a McCrossbell, then we'll have to try, won't we? Wow, that was a bad pun, Elie. Oh, I tried. This says West Side. We don't really need to... No! Okay, fine. Wait! What? Chat, you see this, right? Bottom right corner? What is that doing there? And how do we get it? Oh, we have to get there from the geofront. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Interesting. I like that there are little explorable secrets of the series. That's really cool. Yeah, I agree. And the fact that we, like, that's really missable too. I mean, look at this, chat. Like, you know, when we're walking by, it's like, it's so out of view, you never even think to look. But if you just, like, even when we came down here, I didn't see it. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. Well, that's all the more incentive for us to find the geofront again. Where is the geofront anyway? It was like in a corner somewhere, right? Oh, Station Street maybe? It might be Station Street. Oh, this is looking familiar. Yep, there's the geofront. Yes! Yes! We did go back! Yes! Yes! That's good. Okay, that's good. So we're not completely out of options. Well, chat, I don't know about you, but I think it's time for us to take a little detour from the main quest to see if we can't get that treasure chest. But before we do that, I actually do need to take a quick bathroom break. Then when we come back, we're getting that treasure chest if it's even possible. So I'll be right back, chat. Hey chat, welcome back everybody. We're back in the geofront as we try to see if we can get to that treasure chest. Which actually means we should probably put Tio up front. She still seems to be the best one for sneaking up against the monsters. Alright, so I'm guessing we still can't go this way. But we can at least still rest here. Let's see if we can at least have that treasure chest. There's not be like the ladder that we couldn't go up last time? I wonder. Alright, well, unfortunately we got bad RNG there. There we go. Alright, everyone, beat him up. Alright. Got ourselves a king potato. Oh. No! Not the slimes! I hate the slimes! I hate the slimes so much! No! Alright. What are these things weak to anyway? Fire, earth, and wind. I think, fire was the best, yeah. Well, that fire, I do have wind. Alright, I have earth, so. And you really take no damage from regular chest, do you? Alright. Man, we're already sick and beating. There we go. Now we wanted that fight to go, but I mean, we survived, technically. Might as well go back and heal up, because we don't want Randy to be hurt like this. High speed mode is pretty fast, though. Alright, now I'm gonna carefully save and sneak in so we can get the drop on this thing. Yeah, just like that. Alright, we got the party advantage. Oh, it's two of them. That's great. That's gonna be great for XP. Yes! Well, we didn't move. There's the XP we want. Royal Leaf. Alright. There's just something. Ha! Got you. You thought we forgot, huh? Haha, you should see the look. What? What? Oh, that's funny. The chest is... do they all say that? Wait, no, it's just that one. That's even better. Oh, now I have to chat. Now I have to check all the empty chests. Oh no. Neon Fountain, that's amazing. They put the funny dialogue in that one random chest. That's funny. Alright. Oh, has to be another effort. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not as fast as we normally like, but we survived. Alright, let's see if my theory holds some weight here. So, we couldn't go up this ladder last time, we just kind of remarked on it. Can we actually go up it this time? Is the ladder I climb up? Yes. What? Whoa, alright, that treasure chest is hidden. Look at this, chat. I never would have seen this. Who put the treasure chest right underneath the big crossbell? Oh, yes. That's really good. Considering how long it seems to be to depth step in this game, that's actually really, really good. Okay, coming back was worth it. What is this? Did you know the Bell of Crossbell was recovered in S1185, but it was known of long before researchers looked at it. Its documented history dates back to the Middle Ages and it helped inspire the name Crossbell. That makes sense. So it is what I thought. It is literally named after this giant crossbell. Wow. All right. But the obvious next question, chat, is there anything beyond the area where we rescued Cartman and the other kid from? Come on, give us some good RNG. Okay, if I don't move, yes. Okay. What? It didn't get stunned. Come on! Come on. Okay. Fine. I mean, not like we use arts that much anyway. Attack. There we go. Oh, we got a free marbled steak. That's good. Right behind it this time. There we go. Beat him up. Got him. Okay. Got ourselves a pink potato. She'll gladly take. Going down. Okay. Wait. Did we go this way before? I think we did. Feels kind of familiar. Well, let's grind through these enemies. It's a shame we're not getting more multi-enemy encounters, since that is what gives us the most XP by far. But then, I guess I might not be wishful thinking, just because I'm sure later on it's going to be much harder. Okay. Well, another bat. We'll just do what we do best and use critical hits to our advantage. Definitely take that. Oh, wait. The treasure chest. Read the treasure chest. That's not really a tear bomb. You know, it's a bottle of my actual tears because of this land. This is incredible, chat. This is absolutely incredible. Was this a thing in Trails of Cold Steel? Because I genuinely don't remember Trails of Cold Steel doing this. It's good to see the devs have a sense of humor. Uh-oh. What? Strength down, how dare you? Alright, oh, Ellie's not at a crit. Get it, Elie. Complete overkill. We earned that 7 experience points. Okay, this room again. I think this room had a treasure chest? Yeah, it did. Okay. Well, I want to see what's in the treasure chest. Or rather, what's not in the treasure chest. What memes await us. No. Come on. This mouse keeps starting at exactly the wrong time. And from what we've seen, they just chase us for the duration. Okay. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, now we can take advantage of this. I can't hit either of them. I'll hit at least one of them, at least. Okay. Oh wow, that was a crit. I'm not liking our odds here. Let's try... What are these things we do? Okay, we know they're weak to ice. So, let's do that. Eat this. Well, if they're weak to ice, might as well. Stay frosty. I'll hit them. I'm with fire just for testing purposes. Alright, let's see how it does. Alright, good damage. Unfortunately, not enough to one-shot or anything. Oh, Randy did some good damage, though. Unfortunately, we don't get the no-hit bonus, but at least we get more XP because there were 2 enemies this time. Let's take down potato. The following chest messages were written in an organic, cage-free environment and sourced locally for the We have to check all the chests now, even if we did collect them before. Is that funny? Okay. Well, we know that we need to use our arts for this. Trying to do literally anything else just not work against these things. Clear gelatin. Alright, we'll take that. Continue on our adventure. Alright, that's much adventure. We've been here before, but on our quest for the shinies. Alright, what's this chest gonna say? You'll take a lost trial with you, but not me. I see how it is. Who wrote this? This is amazing. The devs had such an amazing sense of humor with this. These chest jokes are on point. Just it's literally commenting about the quest we encountered. You're glad they were already a thing back then. Were they in Trails of Cold Steel? Because I don't remember Trails of... Well, I mean, I guess in Trails of Cold Steel 2, the track chests had, like, the silly things. But, like, this is all the chests so far. Well, in Trails of Cold Steel... In Cold Steel 2, they were with, like, the special chests. But here, it's just... These are just the normal chests. They have all these silly things. I love it, though. It's real... I like it. You can tell the devs clearly had fun with this game. Had fun making this game. Because if not, they wouldn't have put stuff in here like that. It's good to, definitely good to see. All right. Everyone work together. You want to hug the cute Wolfie. Who would that be? Oh, you mean Tio? What? What? Any advantage? No! No! Bad. I forgot there were 2 enemies in this room. Alright. That's one of these big mistakes in my JRPG standards. True. Alright, what's this chest say? Battle scopes are one way you can stay on base for the combat notebook. You should probably get on that, detective! Okay, that's clearly Tio saying that. You should probably get on that, detective. Come on. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have an ornament that would give us TRL. So... Yeah, we're being told off by all these chests. It's really funny. Okay. Now the real question, chat. What lies beyond here? Is it just gonna be a dead end, or is it going to be... Is there gonna be more to the dungeon? Let's find out. Will we actually have to fight the boss here? Oh, no. It's a dead end unless there's... until perhaps maybe later in the story. Alright. Well, if nothing else, at least we were able to backtrack and get the chest that was literally underneath the Crossbell. Oh, but fast travel is not fate this game, it seems. You know, we are actually pretty close to level 6. Decently close. So you know what? Die, Hashito. Yes, okay, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Elie can hit them from almost anywhere. Take that. There we go, there's some SP. Oh, come on. Well, that bat was oblivious. You have to leave, Mystios. And they somehow drop flour. Listen, okay, the Mystios, they're hungry for the perfect bread, okay? You saw Oscar's bread, right? That bread looked delicious, like top-notch. Like, I can't blame the Mystios for that one. Mystios know what's up. That seriously missed. Alright, good job, Tio. Thank you. See, look, the bats at Susmail. They all want Oscar's bread, alright? That's our headcanon. They want Oscar's bread. Also, that was pretty funny, Wrestler. Well said. Got him. Let's be. Oh, forgot there was a bat in that room. Well, it's good that they let us come back here so that we can grind if needed. Alright, now ourselves a pressure. Ow! Darn it, I walked right into that one. Alright, what is the other one? They have a crit. Okay, so what's this? Rush. What does that do again? What does Rush even... Oh, right, they get a second turn. That's how it works. Right, now I remember. Okay. Okay. Well, now we got some more SP. We're almost level 6. Alright, let's set the slimes first since they're the most annoying. No! The slime saw us! Get back. How? I mean, I was about to say, how's it so yes, but I guess there's like, you know, transparent railing, so it makes sense. Alright, we have a team attack. That's good to see. Alright. Let's see. Does this cancel Elie's art? I hope not. Okay, no, it doesn't. Good to know. Yeah, it's still alive. Yeah. One thing I am noticing, chat, that's different between this game and Trails of Cold Steel is that even the most basic orbital spells that we're using right here seem to be a lot stronger than our default attacks. Because I remember in Trails of Cold Steel, like, the default spells were really, really pathetic. It's like only when you start getting like the medium and high tier spells that it really start to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, so it's very fascinating to see the differences here, but at the same time, I think one of the reasons perhaps that maybe the spells are stronger here is because look how little EP we have. I know the numbers aren't larger, but I think they scale those around. But what I mean is, chat, is we get hardly any casts with the amount of EP we have relative to how much a regular orbment costs. Like right now, like a standard basic spell costs 10 EP, so that's like we get like 5 casts. Whereas in Trails of Cold Steel, like the basic spells you cast them like 30 or like 20 or 30 times and you'd be fine, even with no EP investment. They were pretty cheap. Well, that might be an exaggeration, but they were still pretty cheap compared to what we have here. Alright, so I remember there were 2 enemies in here. Yep, there's a mouse. Something occurred to you. Oh, what's that, Bradford? What do you notice about the portrait? David, to appreciate that Neon Falcon's female characters are, for the most part, sensibly dressed. That's a fair assessment. I mean, except for Milliam. We all know that Milliam is a big exception to that rule. But, and Altina. But besides that, yeah, that is a good point. I appreciate that, at least in this game, it seems like, at least from what we've seen so far, and Ritzia, at least from what we've seen so far, most of the female characters seem to be reasonably dressed, so that's, at least from what we've seen so far. So that's good to see. Like, Elie's outfit is adorable, but also very modest. And while I think Tio's lighting taps, I think Tio's wearing some shorts, it's still definitely not like anything lewd. Especially not to the extremes of like Milliam or Altina or Ritzia. Yeah, honestly, Drakor, a pet peeve of mine in video games is when characters are just completely oversexualized. Like, you just have a bunch of guys with, like, you know, like, bodybuilder almost levels of muscle, and you have a bunch of girls that are wearing barely, that are clearly wearing clothing that is not practical for what they're supposed to be doing, and is just meant to accentuate their physical attributes. To me, that's just a really, really, really massive pet peeve. I think it sets a bad standard because it basically, it gives people something look at things that are just completely unrealistically attainable, and also makes it seem like it's okay to portray characters that way. And I just feel like that's a waste. I feel like if you have to, I feel like characters should be characters first and not just designed to be, I don't even know how to say it, because it just makes me so uncomfortable just how overdone it is in video games, with characters just being so scantily clad. Yeah, because they know they're gonna sell it out. Exactly, Breathor. Exactly. That's what I want to get at. Like, if your game can't stand on its own without, like, your game should be able to stand on its own without anything like that. That's my thought, anyway. Because otherwise, you just end... If the idea is just like, okay, I just want to draw a bunch of cute characters, but they're not sure going to really do anything, to me that's just so shallow, you know? Like, if I'm playing a video game, I want to play it that's not specifically designed to be tantalizing, from a physical sense. I want the game to be about the game, about its story and its characters and stuff, not about things totally unrelated to that. Yeah, it's cheap and pandering. Exactly, Drakor, exactly. And rest assured, like, all of the major characters in Heartwell are going to be reasonably dressed. Because again, like I say, it's a pet peeve of mine when characters are scantily clothed for no good reason. And I don't want that to be a thing in my game. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, at least with Shantae, they justify it with the lore. Like Shantae being a genie and all, and kind of referencing that. But yeah, well, League of Legends, you're right, Rapper, you're right. There's at least a half-hearted attempt to justify it in Shantae, but many games don't even attempt. They just do it. Alright. We're gonna be enough. Come on, chat. We're so close to leveling up. We're right there. We're like 20 XP away. I'm also realizing this is the last monster in the dungeon, so we'll have to backtrack a little bit if we want to hit level 6. Well, that's the thing. Context is everything, Rakor. Like, context is absolutely everything. Like, let me put it this way. One of my favorite anime is Kill la Kill. Now, Kill la Kill is notorious for having almost all of its characters be in their underwear by near the end of the anime. Now, why am I okay with that? Because one, Kill la Kill is parodying that anime trope of characters being overly sexualized, and two, because it actually does fit in their universe's lore due to how the clothes work. And how, like because the clothes are literally aliens that were trying to mind control people, yeah, no wonder everyone's in their underwear, because they don't want to get, controlled by the aliens. But still. Like, it's just that. It's like, if someone has to be scantily clad, have a good reason for it in the story. Like, that feels like the absolute bare minimum, I feel. Like, at least with Ritzia, for example, they explained that I think what she was wearing was supposed to be based off, I guess, what her occupation is, because that was brought up, that she was, I think, some kind of dancer or something. And you could definitely see how her attire would lend itself to that trade. So at least there, it made sense. Whereas Milliam's outfit made absolutely no sense. It was like, what benefit did that outfit have controlling Eric Gatland? It's clearly, he wasn't impacted when she wore the normal school uniform. Yeah, I mean, to use an example of, like, scantily clad done better, at least. I distinctly remember that in one of my, one of my favorite games of all time, Shine Force, there's a character named Gond, and he's, I think, if I remember correctly, he's either shirtless almost all the time or shirtless when you promote him, and he's like in his, like, ultimate form. And you might say, well, isn't that pandering? And I'd say no, because in context, Gond is a monk. So it makes absolute sense that he might not wear a shirt. Because lots of monks do that. Like, that's just part of the lore. Yeah, Gond's amazing. I'm glad you referenced that. Very true, Record, very true. Yep. Yeah, Gond was amazing. Like, he can heal, and he'd also hit really hard without any equipment. He's just that buff. My Hero Academia struggles with this problem that all the female characters have it because of their powers, but the males never have this issue. Yeah, and I guess the other thing, like, as much as I enjoyed My Hero Academia, especially the earlier seasons, one thing I did notice as the later seasons got on is they pushed a lot of their female characters to the background for no good reason. Like, I distinctly remember in a recent season, there was an episode where we were taking a step back from, like, the main three, so Midoriya, Bakugo, and why am I forgetting the third guy's name? But, like, from the three main, male protagonists of the show, to look at some of the other characters in My Hero Academia. And one of the things I liked about My Hero Academia was how it was, like, how a big supporting cast with their own character arcs. I'm like, okay, we're going to go see what Uraraka and Frobby are up to. Dude, this will be cool, right? And what they end up doing is effectively having what's a thinly veiled fan service episode involving a beach, mixed with a little bit of saving, a crashing plane, and then more fan service. Yeah, I was angry at that episode because it felt like you guys wasted so much possible character development. But come on! These are all cool characters. Why do you have to do them like that? No. Bad. What you liked about Copper Nicholson? Like, the only part of the episode that was even remotely interesting was when they were doing their hero work. Not all the fan service. What? You're telling me you parried and countered a critical hit? How dare you, sir? How dare? Alright, everyone's leveled up now. Level 6. Let's go. Yeah, I think it should be, I can understand there's an episode where if there's a beach episode, like, I understand just the idea of having a beach episode is just a thing. And, people wear their bathing suits when they go to the beach. Fair enough. But when it's just, like, so overdone and again and again and again. Oh! Chat! We got new abilities! Yay! Okay, Lloyd learned Stun Break. Let's go. Milk Flower. Okay, so it looks like Lloyd's the only one with a new ability right now. I'm gonna assume that means that everyone else will get an ability, like, maybe one level after the other. Like, maybe level 7, someone else will get an ability, level 8, and so on and so forth. What does this do? Ooh, shots with high power current, canceling arts and crafts. Ooh, okay, that sounds good. Being able to cancel arts and crafts could be very useful. That sounds very good. Well, Copper Nicholson, let me put it to you this way. Ochako and Frobby, got one episode, and in that one episode, it was, I think, like 2/3 fan service and only 1/3 actual hero work. Compare that to, Midoriya and the two others getting, like, literally, like, half the entire season to their own development. It just feels like such wasted opportunity, Copper Nicholson. Like, I feel like oh dear. Whoops. No! Come on! I got distracted! No! Okay. I'm definitely losing my train of thought here, chat. Alright. And he fell, yay. Let's sneak out of the... Oh, we ran right into that one. Ouch. What do you mean Froppy isn't an interesting character? Having an aquatic hero that also can double sort of as something like Spider-Man? I think one of my favorite moments of Froppy was when she was on her own field study and they were like chasing after those water villains. That was super cool. Not to mention when the lead of villains first showed up and how Froppy worked together with, of all things, the perverted superhero, and they actually made a pretty good team. Alongside Midoriya as well. Like, they used their abilities to their advantage and were able to stop parts of the supervillains. That was all really cool. Critical hit. Good job. Parasol's a king potato, and we're back out. Alright. Well, unfortunately, it looks like the treasure chest that's on that street where Cartman was is probably still out of reach for us, at least right now. But at the very least, we got the treasure chest hidden underneath the Crossbell. And now we find ourselves back in the city proper. Ha! Well, that was fun, everybody. Yeah, I agree. That was good to stretch our lights a bit. Indeed, our common prowess is getting up there. I feel like we're forgetting something, guys. What could that be? Didn't we have like an assignment or something that was supposed to be super basic? Just go to the police department and talk to the receptionist. Oh yeah, that was a thing. What time is it anyway? I don't know. It looks like the sun's setting, so I think we were in there for a while. Alright, everyone run! I'm just kidding. I don't think any time's passed at all, but you know how funny it would be if we came out and was like, why is it nighttime all of a sudden? And then we get back to the department and Sergey's like, I gave you people one job and you couldn't just go to the darn police departments. You guys actually went back to the sewers? Yeah, because it was fun. We got distracted. We're sorry, Sergey. You better be sorry. It's the simplest job I could have possibly given you. Are you on your way to the station? My sources say the train bound for the Republic should be arriving soon. It's very crowded, so okay. Can any of these NPCs give us a recipe? Anyone that's all? Wait, that's the city south, that's it? You're paying a kitty, envy me, fair enough. I mean, all the cats deserve to be pets. Alright. I think what we'll do next, chat, is... let's go see what's in the East Street and the downtown districts. I'm curious. So we kind of just glossed over this area before. Alright. I know we've been in this room before, but that was before we got the recipe book. So there's always a chance that someone has a recipe in here. And we just didn't know. Or not. And that door is locked. Imagine we talk to every NPC in the city and not a single one of them has a recipe book. Oh, the Bracer Guild. Those buildings, Bracer Guilds, huh? Indeed. They're an international, non-governmental organization serving to keep the peace and protect civilians. In other words, they are the Red Cross. Yep. Red Cross World's favorite allies of justice and our competitors. So I believe officially, at least, we have a collaborative relationship with them. See, look, oh, that's so wholesome, Elie. And Elie is right. We should be collaborating with the Bracers, not working against them. Unless the Bracers do something wrong. Oh, why hello there. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. You must be from that new little experiment the police department's running. The SSS, right? What? How does he know about us? Let me properly introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings with the EPD's SSS, and you are? You can call me Michelle. I serve as the Bracer Guild's receptionist out here in Crossbell. I heard about you guys from Arios. Oh, it doesn't make sense. I'm still surprised as you recognized us as soon as we walked in. Well, the badges were a dead giveaway, and then that eclectic lineup of yours narrowed it down quite a bit. Anyway, from what I hear, your low group has taken more than a few notes from the Bracer Guild, Yeah. I cannot deny that. I'm guessing you Bracers aren't too amused by that. Oh, don't be silly. We don't mind one little bit. In fact, we welcome you with open arms. That's good. Yeah, exactly, the badges. They do have badges. We're always drowning in requests, and every Bracer in my guild is already running around the state like a headless chicken. You'd be doing us a huge favor by taking on some of the work, you know? I see. It's a bit of a relief to hear that, then. But don't go getting ahead of yourselves just yet. You still haven't done diddly squat to prove you're useful. Help only hates more work. Work that only does half done will make that more work for us. Ugh, not playing punches, I see. I know I'm a bit tad harsh, but we honestly have some of the best Bracers that Murray has to offer here in Crossbell. Arios is a given, of course, but each and every one of our other members are pros at what they do, and the citizens trust them immensely. Interesting. On the other hand, the SSS is just a group of newbies the CPD threw together to salvage its image. True. Though I get the feeling that maybe by the end of this game, I don't think the CPD is necessarily going to have a huge reputation lift, but I think the SSS will have a big reputation lift, because they'll be like, you know, out of all the police officers, they're the ones that are actually making a difference. So you can see why I might still have my doubts that you'll be able to keep up with us, right? Yeah. There's no arguing against the facts. Measuring up to them is definitely a tall order, can't deny that. Okay, I'll ease off for teasing for now. You just focus on working hard, okay? And if you fail and scrape your knees, we'll be there to kiss your boo-boos and make it all better. Wow! Wow. We'll give it our all. Wow! The special support session? Is it actually true your division was created due to some internal drama at the CPD? You've certainly got your source locked down tight. Yeah, you know, he isn't wrong. You bet your batons I do. Don't you don't underestimate the power of our connections. We got our hands on all the juiciest morsels of information from all over the continent. For example, if I wanted, I could get a head count of every hottie and hunk across all of Arabonia. It's a wonder I haven't gone mad with power. I think he's gone mad with power, chat. Rad! I don't know if that was the best example, but I have heard that the Guild's info network is one of the best there is. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of each other in the future. Know that you're always welcome. Actually, come by again a little later, if you're free. I've got a lovely little idea. I didn't even mark the advent of our collaboration. An idea? What exactly did you have in mind? Just a little something that'll give me a better picture of how competent you really are. Tee, don't worry, I don't bite, I swear. I'm a little suspicious, don't you think? Oh no! Chad! We had the sus maid in Trails of Cold Steel, now we have the sus receptionist! I don't bite, just take my request. After all, it might be your last. I agree. Its speech patterns do not match those of other men I have met. I do not know what it is, but what the make of it is exactly. Receptionist! Oh no! Definitely drop by the build later if you're free. I've got a lovely little idea. It can mark the advent of our collaboration. Tee, don't worry, I don't bite, I swear. Okay, that's gonna become a running gag now. The receptionist. He's too sus. Wait. Large number request posted for the Bracers. Racers really run their myth. Odd jobs, weird things, everything. Instead of surprise, the racers are really dependable after all. Did they all say the same thing? Yeah. The Susceptionist. Oh, okay. Arios to Erebonio. Wow, Arios is in Erebonio. Alright, that's cool. Scott, standby. Wenzel, standby. Lynn, State Patrol. Aeolia, State Patrol. Arios is in Erebonio, though. What's he doing over there? Is he working with Sarah? It's always possible. Man, Arios is on another business trip. Guy can't seem to catch a break. Who might talk, though? We're about to dispatch ourselves. Lynn and Aeolia should be back soon, though. Michelle's quite efficient at organizing her shifts, doesn't he? Seems as though we always have people covering different parts of the state. Yeah, true. I just, wish he'd ease up a bit. The man can really work us to the bone sometimes. Carnos, are you all bracers? I recognize you guys. You're those officers from the SSS, huh? You are correct. That easy to tell? It certainly is. You have a sort of clueless rookie hero patch. I love the dialogue in this game. So far it's been very witty. I like it. I can see your experience at a glance. Are you sure you're even going to be able to survive working in Crossbell? I mean, you don't have Chrono Burst. It's frustrating, but we can't deny that we're still inexperienced. Regardless of how you feel about it, we're going to do what we can to help. How naive. If you don't push yourselves beyond simply doing what you can, you'll never grow, in your careers or as people. Wow, he's harsh. Well, personally, I'm rooting for you guys. If police were a bit more with it, us bracers wouldn't have to work so darn hard all the time. After all, we're the ones who have to clean up every problem you ignore or fail to solve. He's got a point. Sorry, we're on fixing that. We've got a point. Alright. Anything else in here? Well, they have a little machine here. That's interesting. Okay. Is this a cookbook? No! Give us the cookbooks. Alright. Well, might as well save while we have the chance. Alright. What's back here? Alright, the fisherman's tale. Oh, can we learn to fish? Peter, you know I can hardly refuse when it comes to showing off my master's needs. How about we hold ourselves a tournament near the stream then? Who are these people? Heh. Fishing by the streams up on Maine's mountain path, eh? I'm sure. But besides, just thinking about it. I think they're busy discussing fishing with each other. Aw, no fish for us though. Come on! We want to learn. We want to learn. Give us a fishing rod. I always get stuck pulling the fish tank. This is so lame. What a pain. That's my line. That's one massive fish tank. What the heck is this place? This is the fishing guild. The place where all fish go to die. What? Nothing. Does anyone have recipes for us? Downhead is just gonna be a little dangerous at times. Interesting. Oh dearie, we met again. If I recall correctly, we sat across from each other on the train. Hey, I remember these people. Oh, you were the kind way from back then. That's right, you said your house was on the East Street. This must be it then. I remember how you offered to carry our luggage for us after we gave you that expired lemonade. Ah, such an admirable and naive young man you are. Oh, by the way, my husband is upstairs. If you'd like to talk to him, I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you again. Sure, I'd be happy to. I'd love to get to know all the promising young people of our city. You're always welcome to come back here. Just say the word, I'll be sure to prepare you something especially delicious. No, make us something delicious, come on! Give us a recipe! Oh man, you're that lad we set up with on the train, right? How was your first day at work? Hopefully that expired lemonade didn't give you any stomach problems. Oh no, I'm alright. Well, I guess I'd say it feels like I'm finally getting to gear now. Oh, those are your callings? It's nice to see a group of young people working together towards a bar tomorrow. I don't know how much I can help, but feel free to drop by and chat if you want. Back in my day, I was a merchant. I'm lucky to have a few connections around the state. Oh wow, I never knew that. Who are you acquainted with exactly? Let me think. It's the mayor of Crossbell. There's a certain association of merchants. What's up with that? A good friend of mine is also the director of St. Ursula Hospital. Wow. Oh, Lloyd, isn't this guy kind of a big deal? Yeah, that's very true. A real sweetheart. Sir, what do you do for a living? I'm Lloyd, U.S. I'm the sitting chairman of Crossbell's Business Owners Association. Whoa! Okay. Well, that's cool, chat. I have a feeling we're going to see Old Man more throughout the story in that case. It seems like the big business in the city is going to play a major role in all this. This is so cool, though. Oh, don't Daniel nerves now. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. His appearance does not play a part, though. So this is Chairman Morris of the Business Owners Association. Well, I've retired and simply manage the association now. I ran my own stall on the streets back when I was a young lad. The connections I fostered back in those days are still very helpful to me today. Anyway, feel free to reach out anytime you need it. You'd be doing me a favor as well. That's interesting. Wow. That's cool. I like that they'll probably be tied into the story in some major way. Alright. East Crossbell Highway, which I'm assuming they won't let us go to. Yep, of course not. Why would they let us go to East Crossbell Highway? Alright, this is large fishing mark. Yeah, though I can't say I'm familiar with these species. Yeah, they're saltwater fish. Okay, fishy. All the way to my house for half years. Still paying my behind to preparing the food for all of them. Recipe? No. Give us a recipe, darn it! Is it around here? I don't know what it is about streamers, but whatever they're selling always looks so irresistible. Oh, that's my Sarah. These bad boys were delivered straight from the Antomicx village. Actually, let's use the island. That's a fair point. I want to at least get done with the first request direct course, so we'll explore everything and see if we can't find ourselves a recipe. I tried my best though. Unfortunately, we're not seeming to have much luck here. So, what do they sell here? Oh, that doesn't help us at all. Okay. Oh, the end. Surely the end would have a recipe. I know it doesn't seem like I'm skipping through dialogue chat, but I do want to see what we can do here. Alright. Maybe the chef might tell us something? Alright. What do you offer? Interesting. Alright, that looks good. And... good to see that stuff. Maybe... will you give us a recipe? No. Just give us a recipe and we'll be on our way. Go on. Fine. Random bedroom. Random bedroom. Other than paying to rest that inn, that's within walking distance of our home is kind of awesome. True, it's kind of like a hotel in that sense. Whoa, this is the downtown. Yeah, it looks a little sus. I see lots of graffiti everywhere and things like that. Oh, there's a neighborhood down here? This place really part of Crossbell City? Yes, it is. This is the downtown district. I haven't been around here much, to be honest. This place is supposedly the remnants of a development project from long ago. Alright, the Raptors, my sense still inhabit the area. Interesting, I didn't know that. At any rate, this place is still within our jurisdiction. Let's do a quick sweep of the area. Rundown area. They are unavailable in the early stages of the game. Aw, really? Come on! Be sure to shift out every once in a while as the story progresses. Come on! You're telling me that there's some useful stuff here, but we can't do anything about it? We're not frozen. The two of those right here. There's the Testaments and the others the Saber Vipers. What? What? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so there seems to be two groups here. Two dangerous groups, perhaps. Still not seeing any... There are shut tight. A voice from her inside. Okay. Oh, will you do this recipe? No. There's no recipes. Amber is bad and Balbruff is white with a few brown and brown details. Oh yeah, your cats. I've seen pictures of your cats, Raptor. They are adorable. And also, I think Balbruff has lasers, which is really cool. Oh, right there. Sorry, but we're close. Fine. Fine. Yoyame Factory. Does it sell special orbits or something? Oh, you full customers? Sorry, but we're going through all my remarks for the day. Come back to it anytime. Hey, is this factory right? Wait, back. There are no records of this business in the database. You must not be in possession of a permit. Wahaha, well informed you are. You'd be correct. I've yet to submit an application. This ain't an official business, just my own personal workshop. But people come in here for me if it's things. It's essentially a repair shop. Figures, you can pretty much find any kind of store here in Crossbell. Alright. If I may respectfully comment, sir, it would be in your best interest to apply for a business permit. Well said, Elie. Waha! Yeah, you got me there, Missy. Anyway, I figured it's about time I closed up shop for the day. If you've also need help, you know where to find me. It barely cost me anything for some minor repairs. I can fix a broken orbital light for dirt cheap. You're a craftsman. Oh, they know Wendy. Ah, you're that childhood friend she's always been on about. The one who wanted to be a police officer. Sounds like Wendy's been telling me a lot about you. Oh yeah, Wendy was my apprentice back when you were in the factory. Hope she's still doing well over there. Alright. Thing here. Mayhaps he might give us orbital upgrades, I would hope. I'm guessing they won't let us in here either. Yeah, they won't let us in. Okay. Recipe? No? Okay. Alright. Well, clearly there was nothing here. Nothing of interest was found at all. Let be. Alright. What's in this room? Oh, right. We can't get in there. It's part of the Crossbell train branch. Oh, so this is the IBC's main headquarters. Oh, the International Bank of Crossbell. Chat, do you think there's a chance that we're gonna have to stop a bank robbery at some point? I wouldn't be surprised if that were to happen. You're exactly right. This is their central base of operations. Not only do they have many branches spread throughout all of Samaria, but the services extend beyond just banking. They became the continent's lead asset holder 10 years ago. It won't be an exaggeration to call the IBC the cornerstone of Crossbell economy. Yeah, something's definitely going to happen here. Indeed, the IBC is unfathomed force in the finance, construction, and real estate industries. Wait, she said the term! Unfathomed force. That's the name of a song, isn't it? I think it is. I remember when I was listening to some random Neon Falcon songs, Unfathomed Force came up. It was a really, really cool sounding song. She said the line though. Is it part of this series? My latest ambition has been to fund a variety of massive public projects for Crossbell. Reports have shown them investing a fortune into the attention of the Geo front, the Orbital network. Darn, guess it's way out of my weed. Then, yeah, I shouldn't have anything to do with a place like this. Randy, you are aware that our salaries are transferred to us through the IBC, correct? Wait, are you kidding me? I'm concerned within the state, it's pretty convenient for us. Although I think the bank's closed today. Correct, the employees are given weekends off. Let's come back some other time. Listen, we need money. They're not going to listen to us, Tio. It's the weekends. Fair enough. Alright. So I think... No, wrong. Okay. So I think we've explored everywhere except the back alley and entertainment districts over there and this area up here. Alright, so I'm thinking, chat, because it is getting late, let's go at least complete our main quest, and then we'll wrap things up, alright? Alright. This is the library. Well, I mean, we're here, so... Recipe? Please tell me someone's just reading a cookbook. Someone, Oh, we got, Oh, we got a book, but not a cookbook. Alright. So we have a back alley with Dr. Glenn notes. Interesting. Oh, I'm assuming this will be like historical stuff. Yep. Okay. What? No way! No way! No! No! Aw, he's in this game too, isn't he? No! Not Baron Blue Blotch! B is an elusive thief who has stolen everything from jewels to opal tanks from people and organizations across Lemuria. His strange, almost beautiful methods have given rise to a small dead effect. No, it was Phantom Thief B, Rekor. Baron Blue Blanc. And this has also clearly been written by Phantom Thief B because it sounds very much like his voice. Though he sends messages to his intended targets and makes public appearances clad in a white cape and mask, B's identity remains a mystery. He calls his recent unusual thefts the liberation of beauty. No! They have the Reinford Company here too. Wow, so the Reinford Company was a thing before Trails of Cold Steel. Interesting. Initially a gunpowder-based weapons manufacturer based out of the Erebonian Empire and known for its cannons and heavy firearms. The Orbital Revolution, however, is expanded into operating railways and airships. Yep, that's accurate. Interesting. So there's... It's so cool to see how the lore was still sort of there this early. Because again, like, we see stuff from Phantom Thief B and, like, the Reinford Company. Two things that play a big role in Trails of Cold Steel, but it's still kind of here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here that's it's time rather than this of Arabonia. Great Collapse, Holy State of Arteria, 100 Days War. You know! Okay, we have to read that one. Incredibly skilled mercenary groups can be found all over the continent. They're known as mercenary corps. Due to their combat proficiency and their willingness to take on morally great contracts, often used as primaries. As such, some countries have passed laws against their hiring use. What if they did all the world building first so they can make the games a Hobbit? I wouldn't be surprised, Rakor. I won't be surprised if they made a massive amount of world building for Erebonia at the start of Trails from the Sky, and they've just been like, oh hey, our net start's gonna be in this area, what lore do we have for that? Oh, we have this, let's expand upon it. Yeah, that I could definitely see that happening. 100 Days War. War of Aggression waged by the Empire against the Liberal Kingdom in 1192. The name is drawn from the 100 days between the start and the end of the church-mediated conflict. Initially, Liberal appears to be at a significant disadvantage, with the Empire occupying the majority of the territory, but a single operation used then new patrol ships during the tide of battle. The reason for the war is not public knowledge, but the Erebonian Empire has since formally apologized to Liberal for the war, a mistake born from an unfortunate misunderstanding. Alright. Epstein Foundation. The Epstein Foundation is an organization dedicated to Professor C. Epstein. Researchers and manufactures ordnance. Interesting. Epstein Foundation is also a manufacturer of battle ordnance, which allow their users access to arts. Huh. Well, the Reinford Company could make that, couldn't they? Or am I misremembering that? Alright. Capital Republic, Crossbell States. What? Arkan Steel is a famous theater troupe hailing from Crossbell State. Their acrobat and passionate performances came through on mass outlets. The troupe's currently actress Elie is known as the fervent dancer as multitudes of fans all over the continent. Oh no. Here we go again, chat. Oh no. Famous performer is going to be either a witch or a sorceress, right? Or some, like, dark conspiracy thing, right? This Elie Plater is totally going to be an antagonist, right? I'm calling it right now. We haven't even met her, but I've seen... Like, you're not pulling a Misty on me again, okay? No Vita Clotilde's here, okay? To be fair, I did call Vita Clotilde being a villain early on. But still, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Aw, she's reading a story. Okay. Oh. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm assuming that's the police department. But what's this building? City Hall. Let's take a look. I know I'm totally getting distracted, chat, but I mean, we're here, so we might as well. But I will be wrapping things up soon. There's no reason to go inside there. Yeah, it does seem to not. Wow, we actually tried going to the mayor's office. That's silly. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's really the same record. Like, we have another, like, famous performer who's super evil. Or at least misguided. Is that you, France? I haven't seen you in a while. Whoa, good to see you, Lloyd. Been about a month since police academy graduation. How's it? Hey, didn't you pass the detective exam? Are you happy with your assignment? Wait, don't tell me. Were you assigned to one of the investigation divisions? Well, not exactly. Have a hard reply. That's not a big deal. It won't be much longer until your pal France becomes a detective too. I'll be counting on you to help explain anything I don't understand the test was. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll need to fill France in on things later. Oh, that's cool. I like how the camera zoomed out there, so we could have a better view of our water fountain. Oh. Oh, ATS up. That sounds dead. What? ATS plus 50%? Oh, that looks amazing. Unfortunately, we have no money. We have no money. Alright. Well, took us long enough to get back here. But here we are. Crossbell Police Department. Population, us. Whoa, is that you, Lloyd? Long time no see. Huh? You know her, Lloyd? Yeah, from recent. She already graduated by the time I was there, but still like to drop by for visit now and then. I learned a lot under Kate. Everything from firing a gun to regular classroom lessons. Oh yeah, I had a ton of fun showing Lloyd the ropes. No matter what you threw at him, he always picked it up lightning fast. You know, that division you were assigned to is a bit unorthodox. Oh man, it's got me a little worried. Don't forget, good things come to those who work hard. I'm sure it'll pay off. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Now I'm even more worried. I think it's clear that the special support section is the black sheep of the CPD. Yeah. They're showing me the ropes and control. Alright. Good lore, good lore. Oh, it's these two knuckleheads again. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone protect Elie. It looks like you guys are already hard at work. Now I'll be honest, you may be police officers, but you'll find very few people in your corner here at HQ. Try not to put any fights, okay? Oh? It's that bad, huh? Well, the more hardcore guys in the force think of you as discount bracers, so the fact that you're even associated with us dealt a severe blow to their pride. Wow. Doesn't matter if you live in your own detached office. Most of the department considers you an eyesore. Wow. Right. Means we are fortunate to have our office in a separate building, then. Oh, don't let it bother you too much. Just focus on getting settled into your jobs. That's the easiest shortcut to knocking these guys off their high horses. So, friend told me you guys ended up staying in that weird new division. Pretty gutsy move, to be honest. Regardless, I'm always willing to help some rookies out. Feel free to ask me anything, or I'll do my very best answer. Thanks, we appreciate it. By the way, are you free right now, my dear Elie? No! Stop! Go away! Go away! Did someone unstop this guy? Why do you say we go grab some lunch together? I'll have to respectfully decline. Thank you, Elie. Aw, really? I guess you're tough enough to crack, huh? And I thought Randy came on strong. Wow. Wow! No. We did the elevator? Oh, someone's coming out. No, not him. Yeah. Darn. It's him. What are you mutts doing here? This place has no use for outcasts like you. Yeah, that right? Yeah, denying the outcast part. But more importantly, I see you didn't bother to heed my advice. Didn't I tell you to refuse your assignment to the special support section? It's a waste of CPD funding that was only established because of that darn survey. It's trash, meaningless, a rotten ship that will sink in half a year. I even went out of my way to warn you out of the kindness of my heart. Excuse me, Vice Engineer, weren't you in a hurry? Yes, I'm a busy man. I nearly forgot thanks to a lot of you. Ugh. Ew. Listen, leave the hard work to the capable detectives and don't make a mess. Got it? Just keep an eye on the citizens and make sure they stay happy. Don't go prowling where you don't belong. Now get back to that dump you call your office. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy ends up being a major antagonist in this game. We seem to be constantly at coming to blows with him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing something like shady, corrupt stuff behind the scene that we end up having to expose, and that leads to a battle. That would definitely be an interesting twist. Should we still take the elevator or no? I hate to say it, but I have the feeling we're not even recognized police officers around here. They probably just see us as barging in. It may be prudent us to avoid going upstairs unless we have some special business to attend to. Yeah. Interesting. The tension is real, chat. Oh? Oh, Lloyd. Hello, then. We saw the request in the terminal. Great, I've been waiting for you guys. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Rebecca, the head receptionist at the CPD. Claire, is that you? I don't know what a Claire is. Oh, never mind. And I'm Fran Seeker, also receptionist at the CPD. I don't think I had the chance to properly introduce myself the other day. Yeah, I suppose you didn't. That day wasn't one of our finest moments. What you mean to say is, we were stalled by the Vice Commissioner after we let a bracer steal all of our credit. Now that's our fault! Don't remind me. Tio. Oh dear. Oh sorry, everyone. That's pretty unfortunate for your first day. Don't let it bother you too much. The SSS was only established recently, so I'm sure you all are still trying to get the hang of things. If you ever need help in hand, don't hesitate to rely on us, okay? Thank you very much. It warms my heart to hear we've got an angel like you looking out for us. You're too kind. So, would you mind explaining the additional details regarding the support quest? Of course not, let's get started. First of all, HQ has assigned a dedicated operator to support the SSS. That's our very own Fran right here. It's a pleasure to work with y'all. An operator? So Fran will be supporting us through our enigmas. Well, my specialty isn't really supporting you guys in the field. What I do is to help report and process the completion of support requests. This will be done via the Orbital Network. You kind of lost me on this one. In other words, the SSS will be accepting a myriad of different requests from now on. And once we finish these requests, Fran will process the reports that we submit to her through our terminal in the SSS building. And that means we'll have to come to headquarters every time we need to submit a report, is that right? Precisely. Once your reports are approved and processed within the system, we'll send proper compensation your way. Furthermore, when your DP accumulates beyond a certain threshold, your detective rank will be increased. We'll be asked about that later. Basically, these are all my new duties at the first operator. I see, that makes sense. We can avoid all that irritating paperwork by using the terminal down the SS building, yeah? That's right. That's really a part of the Global Network initiative. Tio, has the terminal of the SSS been installed and tested yet? Yeah, it's ready for reports anytime. Good to hear. Well then, please allow me to explain the details. If there's anything you don't understand, ask questions. Where support requests? Where do we check how we submit our report? Do we really have to... I think I understand all this. We have to go through this. Fine, game, fine. I know what... Alright, that should wrap it up. So, when you return the SS, try pressing the report option on your terminal. Make sure to send your requests our way. Oh, that was easy. Do you two have recipes? What's a recipe? I'm assuming not. Okay, no recipes for you. Okay. Alright, chat, let's return to the... Let's get this report in and then call it night. Yep, here we are. Oh. Can I answer it? Okay, we can answer from this way. I like the layout of Crossbell state so far. There's something very, quaint about it all. How interconnected it all is. So all we have to do is use the corner for Frost. That's correct. We should try testing it. Alright. Hello, you've reached the CPD. Fran speaking. Well then, allow me to go over your reports. Alright. Completed. Thanks for reports, everyone. If you finish more support requests, please let me know. I see, that was quick. So from here on out, we just have to report on like that whenever we complete requests. Update, here's more requests for you. We should verify each one just to be safe. Here we go. Okay, so I'm assuming urgent means required and new just means optional. Geofront A1 sector. Okay, so we have to go back to the Geofront. We were just there. Now we had taken care of this earlier. The Megalo Bat has been set in the Geofront's A1 sector. Alright, fine. Stage Residential Affairs Division is reviewing the residents. We are senior assistants from CPD and verifying vacant units. Spell Say Hall. Alright. And Blossom Eyes to say you're looking for someone to help you find them. Hotel Millennium and Entertainment District, Wayne Myra. Alright. Well, looks like we have some new quests. Yeah, that's a lot. More monsters than Geofront, eh? So, this is an extermination request. From what I've heard, those are unusually handled by the Bracer Guilds. Hear me out, guys. Why don't we take care of this extermination ourselves? You want to? Want for a bit of redemption, Lloyd? Yeah, I am. It's only because of Ares McLean that we came out unscathed last time. If we had time to prepare, I genuinely believe that we could have handled it on our own. Besides, today's our first official day on the job. Why not start off with a bang? You make a compelling argument. Name's Troublesome, but you may have a point. T.O. It seems Troublesome, but you may have a point. That's a good line. That's the way you think, Lloyd. We better get to work on fixing our questionable image. Now that we got a plan, I guess we head to the Geofront. Yeah. Well, actually, not quite immediately. We have the other quests. Oh, other quests are not mandatory. Good to know. Alright, well, I think this will be a good spot to wrap things up. So, I will definitely... I find it funny that we went to the Geofront just because we were curious about getting the treasure chest, and now we're telling us to go back to the Geofront. Alright. No, don't hide the game. Okay, let's save the game, though. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap things up right here. If you're watching us on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid. If you're watching us on YouTube on ASAW, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later. It's a great way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an amazing night.